Boom, baby. We are live. Welcome to Interview with the Man episode 619. We're here for free consultation Friday. Sorry, a little late this early morning. My nose ring got caught in my pillow when I was sleeping and ripped, and my nose has been bleeding all morning. I'm trying to figure out how to take this friggin' piercing out. Sorry for the grotesque thing, but I'll tell you what's not grotesque. What we got going on March 30th. Take a look here for Inner Game Healing Summit.
Hi, I'm Jonathan from the Masculine Empowerment Network, and I'm here today with another special message for you. As you know, I've just returned from my North American tour, which started in Miami, went to Orlando, Dallas, Santa Barbara, California, Las Vegas, Nevada, and ending in Toronto, Canada. A lot of you know I had the pleasure to meet you and get a chance to talk to you and see exactly what's going on with you in your life and how can I help you more. And I learned a lot. I met so many men and so many different walks of life, and I heard about your struggles. Struggles that didn't really come from the outside, but they came from the inside. Anxiety, depression, loneliness, addiction, feeling not good enough, hopelessness, all things that are detrimental to a man who wants to live an above average life. As you know, last year we launched the Inner Game Healing Summit. And after going on this tour and hearing your cries for help, I have realized that once again, it's time to bring it back. But we're doing it bigger, we're doing it better, and we're doing it for you. This year, we are bringing back the Inner Game Healing Summit, but we are giving you 4 times the value at a fraction of the cost. Starting on March 30th, we are re-enrolling members for the entire year. Because this year, what we're going to do is in quarter 1, we will have 5 interactive webinar training sessions with our psychological experts, as well as quarter 2, quarter 3, and quarter 4. And when you sign up for quarter 1, you get access to all of the quarters for the rest of the year. In addition to that, you do get access to my Inner Game Healing video course, which is a self-help guide for you to maximize the principles I have used to heal my inner game to help me become the successful man that I am today. In addition to that, you'll also get access to the 1-year Telegram chat. And the Telegram chat from last year, let me tell you something. I couldn't believe what I saw, but this Telegram chat was self-sustaining with members helping each other, lifting each other up, and I was witnessing people being cured left and right. One of our members was actually able to land a 6-figure salaried position with none other than Jordan Belfort himself after attending the Inner Game Healing Summit and clearing out his inner game issues, healing his traumas, and taking the next step in his life towards greatness. We welcome you to join us. If you're feeling anxiety, if you're feeling depression, if you're feeling isolated and alone, if you're feeling despair, hopelessness, feelings of not being good enough, let us help you. We have helped hundreds of men last year, and we're going to help thousands and thousands and thousands more. Join us. Go to innergamehealing.com, get on the waiting list, and get ready, because we are going to be putting together something like never before. You do not have to be a slave to your inner demons. We will conquer them. We will do this together, and we will do it in the year 2023. Thanks so much, and I'll see you on the inside.
Automatic playing. Anyways, welcome to the show, guys. Thank you so much for being here this morning together. Sorry, this evening. Sorry, like I said, even at this point, my friggin' nose is bleeding from. I got to take this piercing out. Anyways, go to innergamehealing.com right now. Get on the waiting list. Just well over 250 people on the waiting list. Just go to innergamehealing.com, put your name right here. You'll be locked and loaded and ready to go. What do you get when you sign up for Inner Game Healing? Let me tell you something. You get a lot. You get a lot. You get a lot. You get a lot. I'll just give you a quick TLDR. This is what you get right here. Right here. This is what you get. Share the audio. Boom, baby. 20 webinars covering various techniques of healing your inner game. Year-long Telegram chat, Brotherhood of Accountability, access to psychological experts in the course to help you out with what you're dealing with, and video course for maintaining mental health habits. Get all this and more by going to innergamehealing.com. See, quarter 1, you sign up, you get 5. We do our 5. We do our coaching. We do our webinars. We do our analysis. You fill out your questionnaire. You fill out your dive to the 5 chart. We fill it this whole thing out. And guess what? You get to come back quarter 2, 3, and 4 completely for free. Okay? Look at that. I implore you to sign up as soon as possible. Okay? Good stuff. All right, man. How you guys doing? Yes, sorry. Look, I woke up on time. I was up for a while, but my nose is so ripped up right now. And my computer is acting really, really fucking weird. Like, stuff is disappearing. Like, the taskbar is disappearing on the left-hand side of the, like, I don't know. Everything is just, my whole computer's fucked up. You know what it is? I'm living in this place right now, and I swear to fucking God, this place is bad luck. This place that I'm living in right now, it is seriously one of the biggest shitholes I've ever lived in my history of being in Japan. This place is, I'm not going to mention where I live, but when I'm done, believe me, I'm going to let the whole world know. Already, a couple of my friends have looked into this place and happened to bring it up by chance. Like, yo, I want to stay here. I'm like, don't live here. This place is run by the few Nazis that survived World War II. No, this place is hilarious. It's so hilarious how poorly run this place is run. The only thing funnier than how badly this place is run are the idiots that defend this place who live in here, which it just blows my mind. You know, because there's clearly, I'm being overcharged, and I don't really care. I'm only being overcharged $150. Okay, I spent $150 on appetizers at my favorite restaurant. Okay, it's nothing to me. However, it's the principle. Okay, it's the principle. And maybe some people can, like, you know, be treated poorly and, you know, be like, oh, well, I'd like to cordially make a complaint about why I feel that this is so bad, when they're just like blatantly fucking us. And I'm just like, dude, that's not how anything gets done. When you go down that, like, when you're being abused or when you're being taken advantage of, that person already is not acting rationally. So you need to do what needs to be done to get attention to your situation. So I just mentioned that, like, I don't know if there's any housing agency or whatever, but I'm definitely going to contact my lawyer and, you know, talk to her as a consultation. I guess these idiots thought that I was immediately going to sue this company or something. Like, well, before you go to your lawyer, you shouldn't. Like, no. Before you even say anything, you should run a clear fact check if you're a fucking moron or not when it comes to business. And 9 times out of 10, you probably are a moron when it comes to business, because most people are a moron when it comes to business. I run a multi-million-dollar self-owned business. I am very good at business. I am actually better than 99% of all people at business. So I clearly understand when a business is being run properly and when a business is being run improperly. But it's hilarious. Some of these people, when they are blatantly getting bent over and fucked in the ass, they're just like, oh, pardon me, I know you're in the middle of fucking me in the ass, but I was wondering, are there regulations against this? Is this okay for you to fuck me in the ass? You know, is there an accord somewhere? Did I sign some kind of waiver? Anyways, blows my mind. But I'm glad that people suck, because I don't suck. That means I have a competitive advantage in the world, and here we are, right? So, as I profusely bleed on this podcast today, and StreamYard's fucking up. I don't know what is going on. Everything, like my computer wouldn't start. My video card is clearly fucked up or something. I did a Windows update. I hate Windows. It's just what a start to my morning. Let me just tell you guys. Sorry, I'm a little frustrated. And the biggest thing is I can't get this nose piercing out, which is fucking annoying. Anyways, phone lines are open. 657-383-1318. Brienne with the $5 again. Thank you so much. Hope you feel better. Morning, by the way. It's evening and chilly here. Thanks for doing what you do. You are so welcome. You're so welcome. Andrew Eden's already getting this party started here. $4.99 super chat. Is it worth moving away? And guys, the phone lines, there's only one person. 405, I see you on the line. Call in now, 657-383-1318. Is it worth moving away from the area that friends and family are for a job promotion, even if it means temporarily struggling financially? Well, why would you take a job promotion if you're struggling financially? I don't get it. Can you not call me, bro? Just call me. But if it's gonna lead you to make more money,
shut up and take my money.
Then yeah, you gotta give me a call. So super chat me if you need a question answered. Let's go. Let's go to 405. 405, you're live. What's up?
Hey, I have a question on how to maintain frame in a long distance relationship.
What are the frame problems you're having?
Well, I guess I'm still new to the concept of creating and maintaining frame per se, and so far everything is going very well. We communicate, moderately, and it's not overbearing, and I do my best to maintain the frame as much as I can, but it's been a little bit of a struggle, and I'm looking to kind of improve on like what frame is and how I can better the frame.
Okay. What is she doing that you're unhappy with?
Nothing really. She's a good girl. She's chaste. We both share the same religion, and she's beautiful inside and out. She is struggling a lot right now, living on her own in Houston, and I can when we have phone conversations, I can just tell the stress in her voice.
She needs money.
It's does she need money? She is trying to work, juggle school and start up a little small business with her and her friend, and to run some tutoring on the side because she's still a student. So
okay, how old are you?
She's trying to. I'm 30.
Okay, and how old is she?
28.
And she's at she's at school for what at 28 years old?
She is studying linguistics. She is here on an exchange program from Brazil. She came to the United States about 2.5 years ago on an adult pairing program, and now she has acquired a work visa and a student visa as well in order to continue her stay here at the United States.
How long have you been dating her?
We started talking in last July, and we spent quite a bit of time not talking to each other. I just wasn't ready. And, we got back in touch, and we really started talking and dating again at the beginning of the year. I met her.
How long was the gap of you guys not talking?
About 4 months.
Bruh. Okay, go on.
So I recently had tried to make a big life change and decided to live a monastic life as a celibate. And I left that life after about 11 months. And I took some time to think and kind of acclimate back to reality. And I met her on a dating app, and she contacted me first. Went very well. We had a couple video dates at first. I wasn't necessarily ready. So I told her, I said, I need some time to think about it. So I spent spent that 4 months just kind of figuring out what I was going to do. I needed to make some money. I needed to, get some cushion put back in the bank account, and so I could build up some more confidence. And then now it's where I can. It's not a big deal for me to book a flight and go see her maybe once every two months or something like that. So, and the first date that we had in January went very well, and we spent most of the day together, and we went to church together, and really just got to spend some time getting to know one another.
Did you sleep with her?
It went really well. No, sir.
And she's at a college?
No, she goes to Lone Star University in Houston.
Okay. Well, you didn't need to say that, but it's fine. But I mean, if she's at college, mate, it's not looking good, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
How far away are you?
500 miles.
Mm.
I'm in Oklahoma, and she is in Houston.
And what dating app did you meet her on?
It was a Catholic-oriented web dating app. It's called Catholic Match.
Mm-hmm. Have you sent her money at all?
No.
Has she asked for money at all?
She has not.
So, and she just up and disappeared for how many months?
Oh no, I kind of went away. It wasn't her that disappeared for the time. It was me. I told her, I said, I need some space to kind of figure out what I'm got to get myself to do. I need to figure out how my issues for a couple of months. And then, I was back after that, I got back in contact with her, and she said, okay, we can hang out, we can talk, whatever. So.
But when did you stop contacting her?
In August.
And then you came back around in January? Or when did you come back around?
Yes, at the beginning of the year. Around the beginning of the year.
You just text her and you're like, hey.
No, I quit using the dating apps, and spent some time just trying to get stable, and really cut out unnecessary activities. Started going to the gym a lot harder, and kind of trying to get my mind straight. And so I needed that time kind of to be alone.
Mm-hmm.
So, and without any kind of distraction, because I couldn't really give her the time that I felt like, I couldn't really give her the time because I needed to work on some things I needed to work on. And then I got back on the dating app and I noticed that she was still there. So she says that she hasn't had any luck. So I said, well, why don't we pick up where we left off? And and went from there.
Wow. Okay. Not a good situation to be in for you. Because I mean, it's just too many red flags, bro. One, she's 500 miles away. Two, she was still active on that dating app after 4 months. When did she first get to America?
About 2.5 years ago.
And what do you want to do?
I'm looking for marriage, kids. That's what I'm set for.
And does
living
she,
a monogamous lifestyle.
does she know about this?
Yes. Yes,
and
we are in agreement with that.
Does she have does she have her papers, or if she married you, she would get her papers?
She's here on visa.
Right. So that visa will expire and she'll have to go back to Brazil.
Right. And as far as I know, it's a school visa. So as long as she's here at school, then she's allowed to stay.
Yeah, but visas,
I
listen,
I don't know all the details.
listen to
but
me. Visas have a time period. Visas are not everlasting. Like, they're not everlasting. They expire and then they have to be renewed. So, this is just a bad opportunity. This is just a bad idea. I can't get by this at all, buddy. She's 500 miles away. You cut her off for 4 months. Sure. Whatever. Is she hot?
She is very attractive. Yes.
Okay. So you think
very attractive.
So you think a very attractive woman in the land of fat ass women of America is just gonna be just sitting around and hoping for some man to come scoop her up? Or is she getting a bunch of suitors, especially if she's on if she's on one dating app, she's probably on several dating apps.
Mm-hmm. I'm listening. I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, I just think this is and listen, if you're unsure about how you feel with everything right now, that's not a good sign at this early in the relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that you have to you told me you had to take some time to get your shit together, to get your confidence up. You don't need money or anything to get your confidence up. You need to have confidence to have your confidence. And you should already, as a 30 years old, you should be, I'm asking you, why don't you already have your shit together at 30? Right? And is she still on the dating app to this day?
No, she hasn't. After I think back at the beginning of February, she discontinued her use of the dating app.
You think, or she maybe just unmatched you?
No, I know because I am on. My status is not active on the dating app, but if I go to her profile, it will say that this person is no longer in active status.
Well, she could have just potentially deactivated. Did she try to contact you at all during those 4 months?
No.
She belongs to the streets.
That's a hard next for me, buddy. I mean, We got 500-mile distance. We got active dating app user, which is a massive red flag. Okay. She's hot. She's at a university. She's 500 miles away. Nah, man, this ain't the one.
Well, I do appreciate the time that you took to answer the phone and all the advice that you've given me.
Yes, you're very welcome.
Yes, thank you very much. And I do enjoy the content that you put out. So thank you for what you're doing.
Yes, you're welcome. But just, like honestly speaking, you know how big and fat American women are, you know how dating apps are. And then you'll also know that American dudes are just pathetic and thirsty. And so when you put 2 and 2 together, it's just not looking good. It ain't looking like a good investment.
Yeah, it's a big red pill.
Yeah.
To swallow.
Yeah. Well, I mean, who knows? Theoretically, could she be an innocent, good church girl? Theoretically, is it possible? Yeah, it's possible. Is it probable? It is, in my opinion, it is not probable, sir.
It is hard to discern these things when you're such a long distance away.
Right.
I will add that. So
yeah.
Well, I have some things that I need to take care of. So, man, Jonathan, thank you so much for answering the phone. And, I hope you have a lovely evening.
Thank you.
And, thank you so much. Have a good night.
You're welcome. Have a good one there. Take care of yourself. All right.
You too. Thank you.
Oh, orientation lock is on. Can you see that? I just got this yesterday. I'm still figuring out how to use it. I got to connect it. Oh, boy. Boy. What are we going to do, man? What are we going to do? There it is. 304. That's where she's always calling from. That's always her area code. She's calling from area code 304. Yikes, McGikes, man. That's just sad to hear. But hey, guys, look, I understand some of y'all want to look for love no matter where it is, but yep. Just too many red flags. Sorry. Too rich for my blood. Anybody else? How are we feeling? We good? Andrew S. just getting filled right now. I don't know about that, but just too many just too many problems at the front end of the relationship. And then, bro, guys, I'll tell you this. I'll tell you something, okay? If a girl really likes you and you're like, look, I need some space, like I just need some time, whatever, she's gonna violate that. She's gonna be like, hey, I just want to check up on you. Is everything okay? They will if they're really, really into you because they have no self-control. Right. And so, yikes. Minerva says, I am 35 and don't have a boyfriend. Well, what did you do wrong? How much do you weigh? Call in, Minerva, 657-383-1318. I'll talk to you. 561, you're on the air. What's up?
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, John, what's up, man?
Hey, is this Andy?
No, actually, this is Mike.
Okay, go. What's up, Mike?
Well, called in a couple weeks ago, and I asked you what was I missing in life, and you said frame.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you remember me. I'm the boats and hose guy.
Are you? Oh, yeah. You're the same guy that didn't sign up for the coaching that said you would.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Well, I'll tell you what. No, I'll tell you what.
Hold on.
No. Welcome to my show. Welcome to my show. You're going to sit down and listen. You are just another Miami guy full of shit. Talking your mouth.
I'm glad you said that. Because that's gonna segue into my next thing.
It better be a question.
Let me start.
Listen, it better be a question because I don't have time to waste with you.
Do you know how much a boat costs?
I don't care.
I know how much a boat costs because I'm from Fort Lauderdale, the boat capital of the world. Now, what kind of boat are you talking about? If you want a sailboat?
Listen, I'm going to hang up on you if you don't have your question.
A cigarette boat costs $1 million.
All right. Fuck this guy. Bro, are you fucking retarded? Don't call back in. You have already proven to me that you are full of shit. I told you to do something. You said you would do it. You didn't do it. Therefore, you're full of shit. So don't fucking call me back. Idiot. 630. You're on the air. What's up?
Hey, what's up, John?
Hey.
I just wanted your insights on the path that I'm taking right now in my life, whether it's the right path to achieve success.
Go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hello? Can you hear me or no?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. No, I was just asking. I just wanted your insights on the path that I'm taking in life right now.
Go
whether
ahead.
it's the right path or not to become successful. What do you mean?
Tell me your fucking path, kid.
Well, I'm just working full time right now. Not sure whether to go back to school or go the side business route, entrepreneur, you know.
That's it?
Yeah.
How old are you?
21.
Okay. So you're calling. I'm just going to tell you how you framed the question for me so you can understand. So you just told me you want to know if you should quit working full time or go the side hustle entrepreneur route. That's what you asked me.
Well, I mean, like, is there something I should do more? Like, get into school, a certain job, a skill, or, you know, do something else that's worth more while.
Okay, so here's the thing. I don't even know what you do full time. I don't know your skill sets. I don't know if you have a degree. All you asked me to do with the question is, should you quit your full-time work or should you become an entrepreneur? So I have a limited amount of information based upon the question and how you framed it.
You're right. I apologize for that. So the job that I have right now, I work full time in a warehouse right now. I graduated high school. I'm 21. I live with my parents still currently right now.
Mm-hmm.
I around 5'7", 5'8", weigh 155 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
Hispanic.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
Okay, so
yeah, kind of lost.
So if you don't change your skills or anything, you're just going to be lifting boxes in a warehouse for the rest of your life? So the answer is yes. You definitely want to change.
Continue. Sorry.
I said you definitely want to change for sure.
Okay. Do you have any like suggestions that I should do?
Depends on your life goals, kid.
I know I've watched some previous shows. You talk about get into cybersecurity.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about that being a possibility.
Yeah, cybersecurity. I mean, coding. The list goes on and on.
Uh-huh.
You
Do you
know,
have to go to college for that, or is that like a program?
we have a program that's taught by one of our members in the Masculine Empowerment Network. Okay, so
Uh-huh.
yeah, you can do that as well. You know, there are opportunities everywhere, but you need to look at what you want to do with your life. Like, you clearly want to make more money, but you have to understand that it's not just such an easy conversation. You need to know exactly where you want to go in life. What do you want to do? What are your ambitions?
Yeah. Yeah, and that's why I kind of called in, and also joined the monthly coaching last week just to, get some sort of mentorship.
So when did you join last week? What day?
I believe it was Saturday or Friday, I believe.
And did you join the call?
So no, I wasn't able to make it because of work. Because you started at 8 Eastern, and I'm in Central. And
No. I started at 9.
I made it, but it was towards the end.
Listen to me. I started at 9 Eastern.
Or was it 9? It
Yeah.
might have been 9, yeah. So I did end up joining, but it was towards the end, like after like 2 hours and 30 minutes. I think is when it ended.
So you got to ask your questions no matter what.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you need to go get some kind of high-end job. Are your parents immigrant workers or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you sound like kind of, no offense, but you just kind of sound like not familiar with how to make money in the States. So yeah, cybersecurity is a good way to go. Software engineering is a good way. Nursing, become a male nurse is a solid job as well. The list goes on and on. But you need to get into something soon because you're already 21. What have you been doing for the last 3 years?
So I just started my full-time job like two years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I was a loser for a while after high school. I didn't really do much, but then kind of decided to get off my ass and start doing something. So that's when I got my full-time job and just been wanting to, level up basically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, like I said, give it a go. Like I said, cybersecurity, something along those lines. Because at 21, you're already a little bit behind, but you want to get going ASAP.
Yeah.
That's what I would do. Pay attention and ask, dude, you have access to me in the Telegram chat. Why aren't you asking me these questions in the Telegram chat? You're paying for me. This free consultation is for people who don't pay, but you're paying and you have direct access. You could literally text message me right now.
So can we do that at any time, or is it only on the Sundays when you do the Zoom calls?
Brother, the Telegram chat is open 24/7, 365. Do you not see this moving? The chat is on fire.
Oh, okay, I got you.
But follow up with
But
that.
I'll start asking more questions in the Telegram chat, and I'll join. I'll for sure be in the Zoom call this Sunday, I believe, right? You having one this Sunday?
Yeah, this Sunday I have a special episode of Dude Party at 9 p.m. Eastern, so we're gonna move the call. But ask me in the Telegram chat because I got a very special guest that could only come on Sunday night, but I'm gonna be interviewing him 9 p.m. Eastern. But we're gonna move that. And then we have coaching calls every Sunday this week. This month as well. So, it's just endless, bro. Endless opportunities. Look, Tracy says I read Telegram every day. He's in. So use the chat, okay? That's what you pay for.
All right. Sounds good, man. Thanks for your time.
You're welcome. Make sure you use the @ mark so you can get my attention in there, okay?
All right.
All right. Peace.
All right.
All right, let's go. and if you guys in the chat have a question, go ahead by all means, and hit that like button. Hit me with the super chat if you need help. We only have 64 likes. Come on, guys, help me out here. All right, let's go. 929, you're on the line. What's up? Hey, buddy.
Hello.
I can hear you.
What's going on, champ? How you doing tonight, man?
Good, brother. How can I help you?
Hey, Jay. Just hoping to see if you can help me out, bro. I'm currently in a real tough spot, and considering that you are less than 1% of the men walking this world in your position, I gotta ask, man.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta ask for your help, brother.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. I guess I'll just do a long story short.
Mm-hmm.
My pops passed last year, and he was living with my stepmother.
Mm-hmm.
And so I moved in with my stepmom to help her out because it's a big home, with rent, with maintenance of the home.
Mm-hmm. How old are you?
They old you know how it is. I'm 28.
And where do you live?
Right now in Orlando, in Apopka.
Okay. APK.
Yeah, you know how that is. I'm from the Bronx, though, bro.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
So she's essentially kicked me out, bro. This is my last weekend.
Why did she kick you out?
Be in a bed. Money.
What do you mean money?
It is what it is. You know how people are when money is. What's that, bro?
What do you mean money? You just said money.
Okay, so what she's trying to do is take full control of the property.
Mm-hmm.
That was my father's and hers.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And just her being the way she is, she's just saying that everything is hers. And so my brother and my mother and I, we're just allocated some money to set aside to pay for a lawyer and do all that stuff the legal way, right? In terms of the legality of things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Jay, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm a self-accountable man. I'm 28. My birthday's next week. I'm gonna be homeless. I hit you up on IG last night, bro. I'm Vinny himself.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say the only thing I don't have in my life right now, Jay, is money.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 6'9". I'm 210 pounds. I'm great with the ladies. I take care of myself. Yada yada yada. All that's right.
Mm-hmm.
But it's that money aspect. And so there's a gentleman that I follow also on YouTube. That I'm always studying money. I'm trying at least, right? I'm trying my best.
Mm-hmm.
And so my brother he's in cybersecurity, and I love the fact that you said that. I just recently started following you, and my brother's making 6 figures and up, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
But he went to school, Jay. He went to school for that. I dropped out of school. I owe like $2,000 to what's that thing called when you get money?
Mm-hmm. Student loans?
Anyways, I owe like not the student loans, but the other one where they give you free money.
If it's free money, they don't owe you. You don't owe anything.
School. Yeah. Oh well. Unfortunately, I got. Oh right. But I dropped out. Right. So I owe $2,000. So from what the little bit I know about cybersecurity and how you were mentioning there, I did ask my brother. I said, "Hey man, how can I start?" So now I'm asking you, since you pushed that so hard along with the nursing and all that stuff. What's a good way to get your foot in there, bro? without having to necessarily go into college, because I'll pay for it out of pocket if I got to find 2 jobs. It don't matter. I got to do what I got to do. You know what I mean?
Then do it, because you're 28 and broke right now, which is not happening overnight. I mean, quite frankly, just what you're saying is not adding up with your living situation. So if you're serious, we have a guy. His name is Ryan. He runs Elevate Cyber. Contact him, start studying with him, and you'll be ready to go within a year and a half.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Cool.
Hey, between I guess between all of us, yeah, talk to me. So.
No, I gotta get to the next caller, so I want to see if you're good.
Yo, my man, I was just hoping to see. Quick question: do you have an idea the cost of this stuff?
I think you should go figure it out yourself. I know the cost, but I want you to figure it out.
You're right. Hey, you're right. Yo, my man, I appreciate you, man, and good luck for helping us all out, bro. I don't know why you're doing it, but I want to thank you on the behalf of all of us.
Thank you too, buddy. You have a good day. Good luck.
God bless. All right, bro. Appreciate you.
Peace. Damn, getting kicked out of his own dad's house by the stepmom after the dad dies. That's low. That is low. All right, guys. Sorry, my nose is just like this piercing is just bleeding. It's just annoying. I'm just a little on edge this morning because I want to go get this thing out of my fucking face. I'm done with it. Let's go to 469. 469, you're on the line. What's up?
Hey, what's up, man? So, quick context. I quit drinking, quit drugging about 1.5 years ago, but I'm still finding myself like slipping back into some old habits. Not the drinking, not the drugs. Got that shit, got a good handle on it. But the other stuff, like the habits I developed from when I was drinking all the time, partying, acting a fool, just dumb shit, like ignoring text messages, just not feeling it, and I don't know, like it's not motivation. I've got a business, all this stuff, but it's just not handling my responsibilities, I guess. Not having that drive to say, hey, you're not a fuck up anymore. You've got something going here. Keep pushing. So maybe I'm just looking for some kind of piece of advice, I guess, or something, maybe that little thing that, to when I catch myself falling into this, being lazy, scrolling YouTube, just fucking off when I know I've got something to get done. You got anything on that, or do I just need to keep beating my head against the wall until this all makes sense?
I mean, for me, my biggest thing is that you're not going to want to just kind of blame everything on some kind of inner game issue. What are you doing that you know you shouldn't be doing?
What am I? Well, just like when I've got, say I've got like stuff in my business to handle. I've got like, I gotta, I don't know, take a look at my taxes, get something paid, follow up with a customer, like just ignorant little shit that's easy to do, but it's like, I'll just fuck off and scroll through YouTube for 30 minutes instead. I'm just not like, like I said, it's old habits from when I would just ignore all responsibilities. Like my only drive for a long time was when to party, how to party, and how hard I'm going to party. So I still have like a lot of residual, like just bad habits left over from that time in my life. And sometimes I'll catch myself in it, but it's like late,
Okay. How old are you?
Fucked off half the day. I'm 35, man. I wasted a lot of my life.
Well, listen, this is just a bad habit you picked up.
Yeah.
You know, and you gotta. There's no magic. Sometimes, bro, you're just being a lazy shit, and that's what you're doing. And you know, Mike in the chat put a good book. The name of this book is called "Eat That Frog" by Brian Tracy. Have you ever heard of Brian Tracy?
I don't believe so. No, Eat That Frog.
Mm-hmm.
I do read a lot of books, so that's at least one good habit I have.
Yeah, and focus on the good, but at the same time, like, okay, so you don't want to beat yourself up too bad, but at the same time, you do want to get your shit together so you're not just like this man child sitting around scrolling YouTube and, you know, avoiding shit that needs to be done. Because one of my old business partners, he's a fat, stupid drug addict fuck. And, you know, he is just so lazy, you know, and he just doesn't do what he needs to
Yeah,
do.
that's what I'm trying to complete that change of, hey, look, I was a lazy son of a bitch, man. Like I was motivated, but it was a motivation towards destruction.
Mm-hmm.
And I've made the largest, at least in my opinion, the largest steps of saying, okay, here's the things that absolutely have to be cut out of your life no matter what. You can't handle it. It just can't be a part of your life anymore if you ever want to do anything but be a scumbag.
Right.
So I've made the largest, and now it's these little things that are, you know, like I just catch myself tripping over what seems like little things, and I don't know if I just need, you know, like I don't know. I know I'm asking you for some magic pill, and there isn't any.
No.
So maybe I'll start with that book. And
well, listen to this too. Okay, we talk about this during the Inner Game Healing Summit as well. This is a big problem because a lot of people, they procrastinate or they get involved in these self-sabotaging things because of some kind of underlying event that they're reliving over in some kind of trauma, some kind of bad thing that happened to them, and they're just kind of reliving this over and over and over again in their minds, you know?
yeah, I mean, I could definitely relate to that a little bit, at least.
Are you on the waiting list
really
for it?
No, I'm not. I've seen it, but I haven't.
You'll get around. You'll get around to that too. You'll get around to it when you can.
I'm not gonna. I mean, bullshit you, man. I'm trying to build a house, run my business, so I got kind of every dime is accounted for. But I'm not saying that I can't swing it. When's the summit? Do I show up in person? Is it online? What kind of situation is it?
You have to show up online, and it's a guided situation.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. Yeah.
So, you know.
What you said, what was the name of it one more time?
It's just helping guys with situations like this: anxiety, procrastination, you know, feeling not good enough, self-sabotage.
Yeah. What was the summit though? What'd you call it?
Inner Game Healing Summit.
Inner Game Healing. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. No, I can't. I mean, I won't make a promise, but I will check it out, and you know,
yeah.
I can swing some things around if I take a look at it. And, you know, what you're saying makes sense, and maybe a little self-reflection has gotten me this far. Maybe some self-reflection with with a little external guidance might be kind of the next step in this situation.
Okay. Yeah, well, that's what I can offer to you right there, bud. I mean, it's like our problems in our minds, okay? It's 50%.
Yeah.
It's 50% cognitive, okay, which is something going on with our thinking, right? And it's also 50% behavioral. So you have handled the cognitive side so far, but the behavioral side is something that you really haven't handled because you're still conditioned to be acting in your own behaviors, in your old behavior sets. Does it make sense to you?
Yeah, that does.
Yeah.
Well, man, hey, I do appreciate it. I don't want to keep your line tied up because what you're saying does make sense. And, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
And, I'm going to check out, obviously, thanks to the chat for the book recommendation.
Yep.
And, I'll look at the summit, maybe get together with some like-minded people. Maybe I'll bite the bullet and do what needs to be done.
If you need to sit down and talk on a one-on-one too, because you said you own a business and you're doing well for yourself, go to modernlifedating.com, book a one-on-one with me, and we can sit down and talk this out. Because I think you're driving around and on the road right now.
I am driving. Yeah, I'm finally. I'm taking a little camping trip to kind of just let some things go. Yeah, I actually this week I was less lazy than normal, busted my ass so I could have a little free time on the weekend. But I'd like, obviously, I want to have this kind of week every week. That's what I'm aiming for. Where I've got that, hey, everything's not just running around with my hair on fire because I'm fucked off and
I got you.
Should have been started at 9:30, got started at 11:30. That type of shit.
Got you. So, well, listen, man, I got to get to these other callers. All right. Go to innergamehealing.com. You can get on the waiting list from your phone. If you need to fucking book a one-on-one with me, book it. Go to my website. And that's it.
Cool, man. Yeah, appreciate your time. Have a great night.
All right, buddy. Take care. Peace out. Cool guy. All right. Thank you, Brandon. Excuse me. Thank you, Brandon Hunter. You guys, sorry, this nose piercing is just bothering me to no end right now. It is frustrating. It is so annoying. Oh, I want to rip this fucking thing out. It's annoying. Oh, I'm taking this thing out. Anyways, let me just show you guys something real quick. If you guys need help with the consultation, this is what I offer. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching today's video. We're gonna get right back to that, but I wanted to quickly tell you about my one-on-one coaching service. If you need help with making money, making muscles, learning game, or holding frame, let me help you. I've been helping thousands of men over the past 5 years, and I'm very sure I can get you results as well. All you need to do is go to modernlifedating.com/coaching and book your session with me today. It's a private one-on-one session. I help guys with a lot of things, whether it be relationships, managing your girlfriend, managing your girlfriends, wives, fitness, investment strategies, marketing opportunities, cryptocurrency. The list goes on and on. So if you just need a little bit of help and you don't know where to go next in life, I can help you out. Book a call with me today. Go to modernlifedating.com/coaching and let's help you out today. Thanks so much. Let's get back to today's episode. Go to modernlifedating.com. Book it right now. Believe me, I'm getting booked left and right, guys. I got somebody booked me last night, like 3:20 in the morning for 40 minutes. So I'm telling you, guys, I'm telling you, I am like, let me just, okay, because we got callers 505-209-646, international caller, and then 240. Let me just tell you guys something, okay? I have been living in a mild, perpetual state of hell since July of 2022. And I have a fantastic poker face. I keep it together like no other. I'm a fucking professional. I'm very good at what I do. I'm one of the best in the world. The rest of the world's just catching up as they start trickling with subscribers. But once I get this fucking visa handled, and once I'm done dealing with all this little fucking petty bullshit that has been happening, which is clearing up, it's slowly but surely clearing up. Once this is done, just mark my fucking words, okay? Mark them right now. I'm taking this channel to 1 million fucking subscribers and then beyond. Mark my fucking words. So get in now while you can. Get in now, okay? I cut the fat in end of October. Got rid of Cultivate Crypto and dollar cost crypto because that's a sinking ship. Got rid of people on Rule Zero just because I wanted to be more organized and structured with the show, and they didn't. So I was like, all right, well, man, fuck this. I'm not gonna sit around and beg people to be professionals. And I walked away. So that was basically end of October. So from November, December, and then I arrived in America on January 10th. Boom. Giga viral. Super viral. 2.5 months. That's all it took. What happens when I get rid of the other bullshit in my life? What happens when I fucking have a visa? What happens when I'm no longer dealing with all this garbage, this shitty place that I'm living in? I'm rich and I live in this shithole. I'm fucking, that's the most infuriating part. It's one thing if you live in a shithole and you're poor, but I'm rich. Okay. And I'm dealing with all this shit. So, for you guys sleeping on me now and you're on the fence, which I don't even know why you're on the fence on making the choice to invest in yourself and better yourself. Why? It is beyond me. It is truly beyond me. But that's okay because we need people in the middle class. And hey, maybe my message ain't for everybody. But if you're a guy that wants to fucking level up and you're on the fence about getting consultation, signing up for monthly coaching, signing up for one of my courses, picking up the phone and calling me for free, your window of opportunity is closing and my price is going up. Okay? And that's just because the demand for me is going up. So get in now. That's all I'm saying. Get it now. Yeah, these things killing it right now. You must be new. Wait, you must be new. That is hilarious because you don't know what I know. And that is not the case. Good luck if you guys sacrifice for Pulse Chain. Good luck. You're going to need it. 505, you're on the air. What's up?
Hey, John. How's it going?
Cameron, what's up, big guy?
Hey, so I wanted to know what are some good escalation strategies I can use for dates? Recently, I met a girl in a school club. I was able to get her number. I took her on a first date. I don't think the first date went too well, so I kind of thought that was the end of it. But I saw her at another school event, on like a overnight school event thing.
Mm-hmm.
She seemed pretty interested in me, so I invited her to go hiking with me next week. But I think the first date, I think I escalated a bit, maybe forcefully. I don't know if I had enough finesse to it, or if I'm even escalating at all. I just like to know, what are some good stuff to do on dates like that.
Well, what do you say? What do you mean forcefully? What happened?
Well, when I first met her, she seemed very receptive to me talking to her. I got a lot of good energy from her.
Mm-hmm.
So when I took her on the date, she seemed really closed off, almost like a different person.
Mm-hmm.
So I made touch. I touched her hand and engaged with her, but she didn't really seem receptive at all.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of felt like I didn't have a goal for the date at all, but it kind of felt like I was going through a list of stuff I need to do. And I know that's not what you're supposed to do, but that's just kind of, it didn't really feel natural when I was trying to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Then at the end of the day, she, at first she told me that she's got all day free. And then after about an hour on the coffee date, she told me that, she got a lot of stuff to do and has to go. So I found that kind of weird. It's like, just figured she wasn't interested. And then pretty much got out of the coffee shop pretty fast.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, look, bro, and she's young too. How old is she?
She's like 19.
Yeah. So no, I mean, first of all, use the word forceful. That you weren't forceful about anything. If it's a coffee shop date. So careful using that word because these fucking crazy feminist Nazi bitches would just love to crucify anybody they can. Secondly, yeah, dude, if she's not interested in you, just move on, bro. Just go talk. Like, abundance is always the answer because, like, there are women out there that'll treat you well. You just got to find them. That's it. Abundance is always the answer. Abundance is always the answer. So don't go hiking with this chick. This is a waste of time.
What? Really? Okay.
I mean, if you want to give it a go and try again.
Go ahead.
I mean, if you want to go, I wouldn't fuck with that. I mean, if you really want to go hiking and you don't mind her coming along, sure. But to dedicate a date towards someone who's kind of, meh about you, then why? You're a great guy, dude. I've met you. We hung out.
I understand what you're saying.
You stayed in the same Airbnb as me. You're a good kid. If she look, bro, let me tell you something too.
Sorry.
Okay. The thing is this, right? If you are dealing with these kind of girls too, just so you know, you're in America, so you're just dealing with like the shittiest women on the planet. Like literally the shittiest women on the planet. So you're just playing the game on ultra hard mode. And like a Happy Meal as a prize. Okay. So if she's going to act like that, see you and just keep working on yourself. Go talk to, like, how many girls did you talk to? How many girls did you ask out? And then how many resulted in this? Like, what was the ratio? 10 girls said no, and this one girl said yes, or what?
This is the first girl I was able to get asked out, but I've talked to probably about 12 girls in the past month.
Okay, so 12-to-1 ratio is not bad. So go talk to 36.
This is my first date ever.
Yeah, it was your first date ever?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, and that's the thing. Women like her, they're seasoned because so many guys are hitting on them, so they get good at this stuff. Like, if women were hitting on you all the time and trying to like fuck you and get you into bed, you'd get good at game too.
I see. So what kind of left me confused about it, though, is why I'm considering taking her on a hike. So there was another school event, and I thought it was done. I didn't bother contacting her again. It was like 2 weeks of no contact, like through text at all. But I saw her in this overnight camping trip event thing for the school, and she was giving me a bunch of good energy, like touching me. She was trying to teach me to dance, like having me dance with her, always sitting next to me. So I think, okay, I guess she's interested. But then whenever I text her, it seems the opposite. So I'm just confused.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing. Anytime you're getting mixed signals are a signal, and that's a signal she's just not that into you. She's willing to use you in a public forum to be her little fucking, I guess, safety net or something. I don't know. But the fact that she's going to, act all friendly and buddy in real life, but then, when you go on a date or you try to make it happen in private, she's giving you the shoulder. It's pretty simple right there.
She belongs to the streets.
She's in it for her, not for you.
What's like the average, like how long should this take to progress, like first, second, third, or if you just do 2 dates?
If she likes you, bro, it's first date.
Or is there just no like standard?
If she likes you, it's first date.
Okay. Yeah. I'll probably just leave it be. Talk to some other people.
Trust me, because the fact it's already this early on into the relationship that you guys have had, and it's already causing you like, what's going on? This is nonsense, bro. Just walk. Just walk. There are plenty of women out there, and if you keep on the path that you're on, you will have your pick of the litter. Just trust the process. Trust the process, my man.
Okay, cool. I'll do that. Appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right, you take care.
All right, buddy. See you later, Cameron. Solid. All right. What does it say? From DZ? Where is DZ? I've seen you before on a YouTube show. I don't know why I know what you say without anybody teaching me that before. It's natural common sense to me. Where is from DZ? Where is DZ? DC. What is that? Trying to think of the country. Cameron's in the house. He says thanks. All right, let's go. Let's go to 646. 646, you're on the air. What's up?
Hello?
Hey.
Hey. So I'm just kind of calling to get an assessment because I see that you're successful.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't really have a mentor in my life. But I've managed to start a business and averaging 3,000 to 5,000 a week. I don't know if that's good or not. On a small logistics company, basically just me in a van in New York City. I don't know what other backstory I need from that other than maybe one of the struggles I have is my dad died when I was like 17. And
I'm sorry,
I have a twin brother.
Your dad died when you were 17?
Right.
Okay. And where are you located in the world, brother?
Just died in a car accident. So I'm in New York. I'm in New York City. I work in Manhattan, 5 boroughs, Long Island. Trying to start a moving business, a moving company in New York. But yeah, no, I've been making 6 figures probably since I was like 25. So I hear all this shit, you got to make this kind of money. So I've already been there, but I was kind of in this state where I was making that kind of money, but I was unaware to the female nature and I was getting taken advantage of. But by every female I had been with, every girl I had been with, and that's like 2 year, 3 year, 5 year relationships, my 3 main relationships. And I had basically just followed my mom. So my dad died, so I have a twin brother, so it was me and my twin brother and a dysfunctional older brother.
Where's mom?
That's from my mom's first marriage. So it's mom's here, man. Mom's the matriarchy. One day I just woke up because I have a cousin that just kind of snapped me out of it. It's like we live in a matriarchy. Like your mom, all the females in the family are the ones that make the money, and they make the rules. Like all of our dads, except for him, his dad was the only one that actually made the money. Has real estate in New York, makes plenty of money. He works for big tech company, one of the FANGs. I don't know. I'm in a place where I'm privileged with my family. I have my business. Today I made $600 in 4 hours. So I'm not penny to penny, but I never had that role model.
Yeah, you sound. How old are you? Hold on, buddy.
I felt like
Hold on. Let me just. How old are you?
So I'm 29.
Yeah, you sound like you're suffering internally.
Yeah, I've been through some shit, man.
So what is it? What is it you're suffering with? What is that making you feel awful? What is the day to day? Go into the detail with that for me.
Well, the thing is, how much can I go over with you in this short amount of time? One of the things when I did well with this logistics, I opened a restaurant, and that was pre-pandemic, and I got slammed with right when everything closed. I lost a ton of money with that restaurant. I lost all my life. I'm basically on like a point where I'm trying to figure out where do I reset, What do I do? I just finished paying off all that debt. I'm not in a good place financially. I make decent. I have good cash flow. I'm going to be able to get out of this probably in the next year or two. I have some kind of game plan. Yeah, but it's obvious. Yeah, I'm hurting. Yeah, you can tell just speaking to me a little bit.
Right. Yeah, so that's my biggest thing is just like I can tell that you are not doing well.
Right.
Well, I mean, this is what we're. Listen to me.
Through that.
Listen, what I'm going to try to tell you is this. This is what we're helping people out with the Inner Game Healing Summit thing. And, just like being in a position where you're just like, I know how it feels to be having like the women hover over you and kind of micromanage you. Do you live in the same house with them?
Yeah, so I live with my mom.
Yeah, you got to move out.
My mom, I live in the same house. We live in the Bronx.
You got to move out.
Yeah, I can't afford to. I could move out.
All right, listen to me. We need to have a little bit more of a deeper conversation or talk. So, and you're clearly suffering. So you need to book a call with me. We can talk, or get into the Inner Game Healing Summit, which is launching in 13 days from now. And then join us on the live group coaching calls. Listen to what we're saying. That's what's necessary right now.
Okay. All right. I mean, yeah, I honestly would prefer something a little more private.
Well, like I said,
go one-on-one.
Yeah, then
money is
do me a favor.
not like a thing I worry about.
Right. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, I'm telling you, go right now. I'm gonna hang the phone up. Okay. Go to modernlifedating.com.
All right.
Book a 40-minute session. I have been through this. I know exactly what you're going through, and I know how to get you out. But I can't sit here and ask you all this private information on a public call.
No, I understand. I actually appreciate that. So I'm on the landing page. I'll just let you get back to your show. But
what's your first name?
Thank you for taking my call. So Diego.
All right. So I'll be looking out for you, Diego.
All right.
Keep your head up. You're gonna be fine. This is the sound of you just.
No, I keep it up.
You sound.
No idea how
Listen. You're
like beating myself up. This has just been like a go-to from forever, you know.
No, you're the guy that this is what happens when you hang on women too much. You're all emotionally beaten up right now. You know.
Yeah, I've had those 3 serious relationships, but honestly, right now, dating's not a problem. I got back out there, and it's a little sick how these girls are. Like I slept with a girl like, after 4 hours of being in a conversation with her, like, and because she invited me to eat, and then it was just her house, and it was just like, it's sick right now. I've never experienced something like this.
Oh yeah, now it gets worse.
I have no problem.
Did you use a condom?
Yeah, it's sick though. It's sick. Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
Good for you. Good for you. All right, pal. We'll talk soon. Get on that call. Book me right now, okay? Go to the website, book it.
Yeah, I'm here. All right, man.
All right, we'll talk soon, Diego. Peace out. You see, that's the difference between, well, we're going to see, but I feel like that guy's legit, versus Mr. fucking Boats and Hose. I watch Fresh and Fit, and I'm let me explain to you why I'm full of shit. No, dude, how about you just shut the fuck up? But not talking about Diego. I'm talking about the fucking Boats and Hose guy. Anyways, got an international caller. International caller, you're on the air. What's up?
Hey, thanks for taking my call. Appreciate you doing this.
Mm-hmm.
I just have a couple of questions. At the moment, I'm 22 years old. I'm living with my parents.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't finish university or college in America.
Mm-hmm.
I got certifications and some certifications from some schools and some business certifications in IT. I've been working in a sales position, and I left that job middle of last year, and I wanted to start my own IT business. That didn't go so well, and I just don't know where to go from here, essentially. And I want to stay in sales, even though I've put time into getting those certs for IT. I still want to do something in sales, and just don't know what to do next, really. I'm overweight, and I'm working on that now. And I've only been listening to you for about 3 weeks, but you've really hit a nerve with me, and I need to change badly.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. So you kind of just told me all the things you're doing and kind of the problem. So you're jobless, overweight, and upset. Is that the thing we're dealing with right now?
Yeah, jobless, overweight, and don't know what to do now. Yeah.
Are you in
really.
Australia?
New Zealand, close.
Yeah, sorry. The accent's a little hard for me to differentiate.
All good.
22?
22.
So what do you want to do with your life?
I know I want to get into business, run my own business. I tried to venture that I told you, doing consulting and IT services.
Mm-hmm.
But it's very hard to get people to trust you, especially if you're working on their business.
Mm-hmm.
So that didn't do so well.
Mm-hmm.
But I do want to get into business and more of a sales side of things. So
Mm-hmm.
I was looking at doing distribution of more specialty in audio. That's something I was looking at. It's not a big market, but I was passionate about it and I wanted to give it another shot. So finding distributors that do high quality audio equipment, but for much cheaper price than like big brands like Sennheiser and Beats and such. And if you're actually into audio, it's really hard to get stuff in New Zealand.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a lot of distributors here,
Mm-hmm.
but there are a lot of groups that like hi-fi and such. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of doing next, but I don't know what to do. That's really me.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, mate, so you're thinking about starting your own audio equipment production company? Is that what you told me now?
Yeah. But more of a small end consumer type of things. That's what I want to do. Like you asked me, what do I want to do in my life? That's probably going to be what I would want to do.
Right.
But I don't know what to do now, and I feel.
Why are you in a position that you've been?
Maybe
Listen to me. Why are you in a position that has allowed you to be jobless? Are you living with your mom and dad and they pay for your stuff?
I saved up while I was working. I quit my job because we had a house fire and I had to repair it with my father. So that's why I quit the job, so I could work on that.
So the house was set on fire, and then so you had to quit your job to help your dad with that?
Yeah, it was the most logical thing to do at the time. The situation was much more complex than that, I'll tell you that. Yeah. So I had to quit my job. I've been looking for another sales position, but I haven't found anything. Yeah.
I see. Okay. Yeah. Well, look, you got to get back to work first and foremost, and you need a hard skill like a sales job and shit. Like you got to think of something that's going to last you. You need to get into a trade, something along those lines.
Should I pursue a degree in IT?
Yeah, you should do something because you just sound miserable.
Yeah. Okay. So just do something
Well,
and finish it.
something that'll lead you somewhere. Like you said, you're in IT. Build upon your IT skills.
Okay.
Does it make sense to you?
Yeah.
Build
Yeah.
on that. Get to a position where you're making $100,000 a year, and then focus on entrepreneurial shit. Because I think everybody wants to be an entrepreneur these days just because it seems to be cool. But you want to get paid. You know what's being cool? You know what's cool? Not being fucking poor and miserable. That's cool.
Shut up and take my money.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So build myself up to a point where I can stand on my feet. Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely. That's a good start. That is a good start. Okay.
I'll do that. Yeah. Appreciate everything you put out, by the way.
All right.
Yeah, that's about it.
All right, buddy.
Have a good one. Thanks for your time.
Thank you. Have a good day in New Zealand. We talk soon. All right, bye-bye.
Yes.
Shout out to Matt J. Masculine Jesus saving lives. Thank you so much. I am Masculine Jesus. I'll give you one of those. Bobby Jones says, love you, MLD brother. Love you too. Appreciate it. Oh, look, we got another one. Google Fax is in the house. $10 super chat. My man, MLD, I subbed to your waiting list, but do you have a confirmed date as to when more content will drop from there? I can't wait to see more, my dude. So the 30th, you get immediate access to the content and immediate access to the Telegram chat. Immediate. Okay. So you can throw that away. Yeah, March 30th.
Shut up and take my money.
Go to innergamehealing.com. You know what I'm thinking about right now? You guys want to know what I'm daydreaming about? I'm literally thinking, where is a store near me that I can get needle nose pliers and grab the base of this fucking nose piercing and unscrew the top? Because the base is not staying stable. So when I twist this, all it does is just make the hole in my nose bigger. I guess I was sleeping on my side, and just woke up with a face full of blood. Oof, so annoying. Oh, the things we do to be cool. No, I always wanted to pierce my nose, so hey, it's all good. But the good thing is now, when I take this out, I can immediately go back and start sparring, which is probably something I'll do next week. Got to whip some ass, release some stress. All right, let's go. I think this is a scam caller. 747, you're on the air. Are you scamming me? Hello? That's 3 calls from the same number. 747. Google this at home, guys. 747 500 2075. 747 500 2075. They're calling in 3 times. You're getting hung up on. I don't know who you scammers are. 240, you're on the air. What's up?
Oh, wow.
Hey there.
Hello?
Hey.
Can you hear me?
I can.
What's up, brother? How you doing? This is John, right?
This is MLD himself, sir. How are you?
MLD yourself. What's up, my brother? Hey, listen, man, I actually just discovered you, man, not too long ago on the whatever podcast, and I watched you on the Valuetainment podcast.
Mm-hmm.
With Adam and all them.
Yeah. Thank you.
Anyways, man. Yeah. But anyways, man, listen, man. I'm 31 years old, man. I got full custody of my 10-year-old daughter. I'm an Amazon delivery driver. I've had other jobs in the past. My dad used to own a bar. I used to be a bartender there, with him. After that, I was, a salesman. I used to sell motorcycles, dirt bikes, foolers, you name it, jet skis, the whole 9 yards, 6.5 years, stuff like that, Anyways, listen, man, I've been on this, just trying to get on a grind, dude. Just trying to, find out, how to make money. And I know you got the little, the online coaching thing going on, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I guess that's what I got to do, is what you've been telling everybody else, obviously, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. And, listen, I'll be honest with you, dude, I stay here at my grandmother's house, and it was easy because, back when I got full custody of my daughter, she was about a year old, we stayed here, and, she watched her, for the daycare, so I didn't have to pay daycare or anything like that. And, obviously I was working at a dealership then, I got hooked up with a chick there, actually towards the end of, when I was working there, another company bought our company, and, I got hooked up with a chick. She was 10 years older than me or whatever, but, she was still hot. I was like 27 at the time, I'm 31 now, but she had a son the same age. It seemed like it was going to work out, but, it was like kind of for lust. It wasn't for love or anything like that, so, I only lasted for so long. Anyways, man, I'm pretty much in a lane where I'm just trying to make, the money that y'all make, man, the tapes and all them stuff like that. I mean, I'm obviously probably not going to make all that, I get that, God bless Tate. I hope he does good, man. I'm praying for him. But yeah, man, I'm just in that state where I just want to make some damn money, dude. You know what I mean? Like, I get everybody else's, stories with all the chicks and they got problems, all that. So I get it, man. Listen, man, I haven't dated a chick for a couple of years, man. I'm just trying to make more money. That's really what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
You 31?
I'm 31, brother. I'll be 32 the 23rd.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
happy early birthday.
You ain't gotta tell me.
No, I was just telling you happy early birthday. So what skills have you acquired at this point in your life that you're allowed to take to the market?
Man,
Hold on.
Well,
listen to me clearly, please. Listen to me clearly, please. Okay.
Yeah.
What skills have you acquired in life that allow you to take those skills to the marketplace and trade those skills for money?
Well, that's the thing I was about to tell you. So, I haven't acquired any like hard skills. You know what I mean? I've always been a salesman, right?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, delivery driver is not a skill. Salesman, could be a skill, right? I go to car dealership,
Mm-hmm.
sell cars for commission. It's kind of a hard life. You go and swim with sharks when you first join a dealership. So it's it's as far as that goes. You know what I mean? So and I heard you talk about the computer thing. All the time, right? My mom actually does IT. She worked for a big law firm and whatnot. And she's always told me to do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of what I wanted to ask you about on your last show. I think it was your last show, like doing the same thing. What was that guy's name you were talking about that one time that had that website that did the computer engineering stuff? You know what I'm talking about?
So there's software.
The last guy.
Listen. There's
yeah.
There's software engineering and then there's cybersecurity.
Right. So, well, towards the end of your show, you were talking to a guy, and you probably don't remember this, but you were talking to a guy, and you said the guy had like a specific website to go to. I was just trying to figure out what that website was that you told him. Actually,
I don't know his website. I know the name of his YouTube channel. It's Elevate Cyber.
Elevate Cyber. That's what it was. Elevate Cyber. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's probably what I'm headed towards, man, because, I've always thought about the Shopify thing, the e-commerce thing, everybody try to do all that stuff.
Fad.
Go look them up and everybody goes around.
Fad. It's just a fad.
You know what I'm saying?
You need a hard skill, bud. And you're 31. Listen, you live at home with your mama?
Yeah. No, I actually live at home. I live with my grandmother and my daughter. So
why are you
in her house?
So you 31-year-old man, what are you doing living with grandma?
Listen, brother, it was hard, coming up with a daughter, man, full custody and stuff like that, man. I had to go through a battle and stuff, So,
There's no
listen,
excuse.
man, I had a long time. My downfall, I'll tell you the truth. My downfall was getting doing pills and drinking a lot.
There it is.
I had a downfall.
You still drinking? You still doing drugs?
I ain't got lie to you. What's that?
You still drinking and doing drugs?
Yes.
So stop drinking and stop doing drugs.
Not like I was, but
I don't give a
I'll be honest
shit.
with you, every
I don't
now and then,
care.
yeah.
I don't care. Listen, you talk too much. Now you're gonna listen.
I know.
You're gonna listen. You're gonna be quiet and listen. All right. Now I've got you figured out. You're the degenerate salesman type. You go through your life, you get a little bit of pussy, you get a little bit of money, you do a little bit of drugs, but you never really amount to anything unless you get your shit together, because no one really has this come to Jesus talk with you to tell you to get your shit together. And you got grandma bailing you out. You got mommy telling you what to do with your life. You're a 31-year-old man with a fucking daughter. Get your shit together, because we already have enough deadbeat fucking loser ass dads in this planet. And we don't need another one of them. We need winner fathers. You want to be like me and Andrew Tate? Don't fucking drink and do drugs. Take care of yourself.
Well, he drinks, but I understand what you're saying.
Okay, then go fucking drink like Andrew Tate, and then you let me know how it works out. You want to fucking argue with me? What the fuck is wrong with you? Are you retarded?
No.
What the fuck are you doing? You called in here to talk to a guy who's made millions of dollars to argue about your fucking drug and alcohol problem with your daughter as you live with grandma? I know your type. You're not going to talk your way out of this. Okay? You are broke at 31 years old, living with your grandmother and your daughter while still drinking alcohol and using drugs. So, you need to get your fucking shit together quickly, because your daughter's watching you and she's going to grow up and drink alcohol and do drugs too. You need to go find a hard skill that you can scale to $100,000 a year by the time you're 35, or end up dead in a gutter from pill overdosing and drinking overdose. That's what I got for you today, pal. Wake up. All right, let's go next caller. 813, you're on the air. What's up?
Hey, Jonathan. My name is Jason.
Hey, Jason.
And, I do want to thank you for go ahead and letting me be on your show.
You're welcome.
I have been recently watching like a lot of, as far as different kinds of videos that, I've been watching my intake as far as the content that I watch and I consume. And so a lot of it is more revolving around like your kind of content and people that are more kind of like waking up people as far as like men, their masculinity, kind of getting people to get their shit together. Mm-hmm. So I didn't want to pick up, I didn't want to be the type of person. I'm normally not a type of person that wants to trauma dump per se.
No, you're fine.
As far as like, but I know I've been listening to all these calls that you've been taking, and it's kind of the route that's been going on. So I just want to, let you know beforehand.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Listen, I'm good, but I want to get to these calls. So do what you got to do. I'm a professional. I'm going to be fine. You go.
Okay. All right. So just like to give a little context, which I do apologize if it's a little everywhere. I did have a car accident to get a TBI. So my memory is a little iffy. It was like in the communication. It's still a little funny. So I'm in recovery. So I try to communicate the best way I can. And I'm a blunt person. I like blunt responses. So it's like, so I'm open to advice and ideas. And
Okay. So get to the
whatever's
question, bro.
natural that comes to you.
Listen. Get to the question.
So, okay. So the thing is Reyes, I wanted to know as far as what I could have done better in this relationship that I was in, or as far as signs that I could have noticed way ahead of time before the demise of this relationship happened. And so to give a little context, so I met this girl online and we started talking. And this was during COVID, everything is lockdown kind of season. So a lot of things was locked down, couldn't travel, things of that sort. So was doing a lot of like online talking as again. So I bumped into this girl, which at first, I don't really believe, all the fish, catfish and stuff. So obviously the first things I always ask for is pictures, FaceTime, things of that sort, about your family, baby pictures, things of that sort. So got to know her. We ended up actually linking up right around, I think it was 2021. I was like, so about maybe August. And we started at the late 2020. So 2021, went ahead, met up. And she lived up in Chicago and I live in Florida. So I went up to see her, paid for the ticket. And, we had a good time. Went out, she paid for mainly everything. We had a good time. I tried to offer paying for things, but she really insisted on paying for everything for my first time being there and everything. So came back, went again a couple months later. Then she was driving. I was a passenger. We got in a car accident.
Couple months later?
Yeah, I was like, so I ended up coming back to Florida because I couldn't take too much vacation time, so I ended up coming back.
Where are you living again?
For 4 months and then went Florida, and she was living in Chicago at the time.
Okay, and you went to Chicago one time to see her?
Yeah, because it was because in late 2020 is when we started talking, and at that time, a lot of things was on lockdown.
Why?
So it was a lot of not traveling, a lot of travel bans.
Why are you getting involved with a woman 1,000+ miles away?
Well, that's a good question. I was and sometimes I still ask myself that.
Retard alert!
You're retarded.
And I think it was a lot to do with.
You're retarded. You're retarded. What are you doing? Are you that starving for pussy?
No, I guess it was probably a lot to do with just lockdown and things just, society kind of coming to a halt, at least for some people's life. I think a lot of people's life came to a halt. And so I guess with me not being able to go out and a lot of bars and clubs being closed, a lot of places being closed.
Right. Yeah. You can, God forbid the bars and clubs are closed. What are you going to do then? Give me, how old are you?
26.
Huh? 26?
Yeah.
All right. And what do you do for a living?
Right now I'm a personal trainer and a delivery driver, and I also do some side hustles.
All right. So you're a skillless fuckface. Personal training, delivery driving, and side hustling. Let me guess. You live at home with mama?
No, I have my own apartment.
Where do you live?
I live in Tampa.
You live in Tampa. And so you're a personal trainer. How long have you been a personal trainer?
I've been doing personal training on and off for about 10 years. I just recently went back on because I took a break after COVID spiked, kind of stepped away from the gym for some time until things settled. And then now, as of late last year, I went back into personal training for the gyms.
On and off for 10 years?
Yeah, I went into college for a bit, and then decided to go ahead and I detoured into different businesses and things of that sort and jobs. I had to move quite a bit for family purposes and things of that sort. So I had to kind of change my environment a couple of times and adapt and change my jobs.
Can I be honest with you? Can I give you can I just give you a very, very big dosage of truth? I think you're full of shit. You said off and on for 10 years and you said you're 26. So you started personal training when you were 16?
Yeah, that's right. I started personal training in high school, and as soon as I graduated high school, I went ahead and got my certification.
What's your Instagram?
I don't really mess with social media too much. I have an account, but I'm not really on it, to be honest. I try to stay off of social media.
You're a personal trainer with no Instagram.
Toxic.
So you're a personal trainer that's been personal training off and on for 10 years. You started when you were 16, but you don't have an Instagram to promote your personal training in the year 2023. But you're also a delivery driver and you work side hustles and you're in love with some bitch in Chicago. Is this correct so far?
Well, no. I didn't get to the point of the question, and I do apologize for that.
Okay.
No, I was just trying to give some context.
Yeah, go ahead. So you guys got in a car accident?
So basically, so she was driving and I was the passenger, and so the impact was on it was a front end T-bone on a four-way intersection. So she was making a left, and the person going straight hit me on my side.
And then who was at fault?
And well, it's hard to say because technically speaking, on a four-way intersection, it's usually the person going straight that's considered the one not at fault, and the person that's turning is the one that's normally considered at fault. But no one was issued a ticket, and so in Chicago
so you're covering her ass though, because listen, you're covering her ass. They're in a car collision. There is always somebody at fault. Was she not looking? Were you guys banging Doja Cat and having a good time, or what's going on?
Look, if I'm being honest, I say it's both their fault. I would say she probably was hesitant as far as taking the turn, and I think the person that was going straight set up so that way he doesn't have to catch the red light, and so he went to eat it, and she went to turn thinking she had the right way. That's how the accident happened.
So this bitch almost kills you.
I don't want to say too much on it because the case is technically still open.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, because the case is technically still open, so I don't want to say too much on it. But so fast forward, she felt guilty about the accident, and I was going through a lot of appointments, doctor appointments, neurologists, orthopedic, things of that sort, all through 2022.
Did she come down and help you at all during your medical recovery?
She did. She actually moved.
Okay, and she moved down here for
so we
for
were
what?
Living together. I'm sorry.
She was living with you as helping you recover. What was the medical damage you got?
So she moved down. I wouldn't say the purpose of moving down was because of the accident. But
Then listen to me. Stop fucking beating around the bush. Stop dancing around like a fucking girl and answer me directly. I asked you, did she move down there to help you because of your medical injuries? You said yes. Now you're backtracking and saying no. So which one is it? Pick a fucking story and stick to it, dude.
I'm sorry. Look, I'm sorry. That's why I tried to let you know beforehand, because the TBI that the memory and the communication's a bit it's a work in progress.
Okay.
but yeah, so she came down. We always had plans to move in together, but because of the timing of the accident, things of that sort, she ended up moving down sooner. So she came down. You know, she did help me as far as with the accident, the injuries, and you know, doing the appointments.
Okay, so what's the question?
I had to actually leave my.
So she came down.
The question is okay. So the question is that later on down the road, like probably late last year, I actually ended up finding out she was cheating on me.
Then why are you even calling me, bro? This girl's a fucking hoe.
Okay, well, my question to you would be, as far as like, what signs should I have looked out for to kind of already get the hint that she didn't really want to be in a relationship? Or because I mean, we were living together and she still kind of went and did that amongst, you know, all things that were already fucked up.
How did you meet this girl?
So I was just wondering, like, online.
A dating app?
Yeah.
Which one?
It could have been either Tinder or something else. I couldn't really tell you, to be honest. I don't really quite remember. I know it was an online dating app. I don't remember.
Okay, dude, girls you meet from online dating are the bottom of the barrel. Anywhere. These girls are liars. These girls are sluts. These girls are fucking getting it in. They are getting dick after dick after dick. These girls are mentally fucked up. Okay. And you are so desperate for female attention and love that you're able to, like, you're taking these girls seriously off dating apps, bro. Look, and you don't have your.
I agree with you. I probably took it too serious.
Well, yeah, because you know why? Because you got nothing else going for your life. That's why. You got nothing else going up for you, so you're fucking falling in love with a whore. A whore that fucking got you in a car accident and almost killed you. And then this bitch is such a low class, trashy piece of garbage that after she almost fucking kills you in a car accident, moves in with you and then has the audacity to cheat on you. This is a sign from God for you to get your fucking shit together. Okay? Stop focusing on these hoes, because that's what they are. Hoes. This bitch is a hoe. Okay? And get your life together, because your life is laughable. From one man to another, you're a joke, dude. On and off personal trainer, delivery driver. I got some side hustles. Oh, and by the way, I'm falling in love with bitches from fucking dating apps who live in Chicago. In man world.
No, I agree with you.
You have no choice but to agree with me. I am very right, and you are very wrong. You got to get your shit together, bro.
No, I agree.
Is she out of your life? Is she out of your house?
That's what I've been doing as of. Oh yeah, no, she's out. After that, after I found that out, you know, she was gone. I was like, so, you know, I went ahead and I deaded that. And then I started, you know, changing my mindset and just focusing on myself.
How did you catch her?
Just trying to like move forward.
How did you catch her cheating?
I'm sorry.
How did you catch her cheating?
So the thing is
how did you catch her cheating, bro?
She would
direct answers, efficiency with your communication. Okay.
I know it's still a work in progress. Okay, so I caught her cheating because I had the login details for her Facebook. And so I used the Facebook for other things, but I ended up seeing a notification on my phone about a missed call on her Facebook. So I went and I checked, and it ended up being her nephew or something that called. But then when I ended up seeing the messages, that's when I found out that she's been cheating, because she was talking to some dude for like over a month, kind of like flirting and meeting up secretly, not telling me, and telling him all this, lovey-dovey shit. And then when I called her out on it, she tried to deny it. But then I was like, well, I already have the screenshots. Like, I'm looking dead at it. You're trying to lie to me about something that's obvious. Like, you're fucking on me. I was looking after the accident and everything else. Like, that's pretty fucked up. Like, so yeah, I went ahead and I had deaded her. I moved on. I'm just kind of focused on myself now, as far as self-improvement. I'm still trying to heal, still doing physical therapy, and I'm not necessarily worried about women or dating right now. Just more focused on how to better myself, how to learn skills, and that'll be essential. That can also like provide me with a better lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely do agree with you. I think with COVID and everything kind of slowed everything down, and it made me give more attention to someone that didn't necessarily need it. I mean, it sucks that it took over 2 years in that relationship to find that out, but it's a good thing that she's out of my life, though.
Mm-hmm.
I do appreciate your bluntness. I mean, I'm not offended at all. I've watched, like I said, like I've watched your content, and I definitely, I take that, because that's how I like to be talked to, as far as someone just tell me the truth. I don't want sugarcoating, anything like that. That I think the truth is sometimes, or most of the time, the best medicine. So I definitely do appreciate it, and thank you.
Get your shit together, bro. For real. You feel me?
Yeah, no, I am. I am. I'm trying to just get my shit together. I'm not worried about women or dating or anything like that. Just a side question. What would be some skills that you would recommend that you feel like are going to be like consistent, profitable?
Cybersecurity.
Cybersecurity and like remain essential.
Cybersecurity, bro. Like for you just need to do something, because your life is a tragedy, dude. Like, your life is so bad, I can't even believe it's this bad. How old is this nasty bitch from Chicago?
She was like 34, 35.
All right, bro. You got to hold this L. We talk to you next time.
Alrighty.
Peace.
Have a good night.
The audacity of you guys that just see red flag after red flag after red flag. Guys, if a woman is single and on a dating app after the age of 27, you have to stop and ask yourself, why is this woman single? Why is this woman on a dating app? Bro, you guys think like the rules don't apply to you, okay? If she's on a dating app, it's high probability.
She belongs to the streets.
If she's single after the age of 27, high probability.
She belongs to the streets.
Okay. Good women do not stay on the market. Good women get scooped up quickly, unless they're living in the fucking hillbilly ass podunk areas of wherever they're living. Okay. And if you're a bum and you know you're a bum and this chick's interested in you, you're going to ask yourself, why is she interested in a bum like me? Plus, she's older. I mean, I have heartburn from that. Jalen Moore just said that just gave me heartburn. Me too, bro. That shit gave me heartburn. I have fucking heartburn right now from that. Mom, do you hear this story? Mom, you hear this story? What do you think about this? This man, what do you think about this guy? It's terrible, right? It's sad. It is sad. Jesus Christ. Oh Lord. All right, let's go. Let's go next call. 631.
Yeah, hello.
Hey there.
Hey, John. My name is Kieran. I'm 19 years old. I'm an up-and-coming electrician.
90
I've been
seconds.
working since 3 days out of high school.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much, I don't really have anything that's going for me other than really my job, and I'm curious as to what can I do to better myself other than just having a job.
I mean, scale your skills. You know? What are your
60 seconds.
What are your current skill sets right now?
I mean, not really too much, I'll be completely honest. I mean, other than really working electrical, there's not really much else.
Mm-hmm.
So I go to, other than that, I really go to school for that 2 nights a week. But there's some nights I'm walking out of there, I feel like I know the stuff already. But then again, I always do say that I'm walking out learning something.
Okay. So you're currently an electrician, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so as an electrician, then tell me this.
10 seconds.
What's the highest end you can get your your annual salary up to with that kind of job?
I mean, it really depends on if you were to go union or if you're to own your own business. Own your own business, you're making more money up front. Like if you were to, you're pretty much making more money in 1 week rather working your own business rather than working in a union.
Right. So do you have a number or you don't have a number?
I mean, I don't have a number. Not really.
So you need to know that number if you want to be taken professionally, like seriously on a professional level, bud.
Mm-hmm. But I got another question for you. Should I just keep chugging along with what I'm doing, or should I do other stuff also, like with my own lifestyle too?
You should scale up this skill and figure out how much money you could be able to make annually first and foremost, so you know where you stand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then
I get where you're coming from.
And then second, you want to master this skill set before you run off and do something else. You're 19.
Yeah, of course.
Listen to me. You're 19. Okay. Did you hear that previous caller?
Yeah, I've been listening to you. So
okay. So let's assume that the previous caller is you in 7 years or in 8 years. So you'll be 20. Oh, he's basically 27. So in 8 years. So in 8 years, if you continue to do your electrician work and you just kept on becoming a master at your electrician work, just no stone unturned, Kieran. No, do you know what that means? No stone unturned.
Kind of not. Could you just clarify that a little bit?
Just means you pay attention to all details.
Mm-hmm.
So if you, let's just say, I'm going to use a simple example. You know how to install a kitchen fan. You know how to install a ceiling fan. You know how to install a light. You know how to fix the lights in a jacuzzi. You know how to fix the lights in a pool. You know how to rewire a building if you need to rewire it. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, I get where you're coming from.
Okay. And are you in America?
Yes.
Okay. And do you know, like, in the construction industry, like the majority of people are addicted to drugs and alcohol and just pieces of shit?
See, that's the thing. Like,
Kieran,
I see all that,
Kieran,
and it just makes me
Kieran,
stay away.
Kieran, it's a yes or no question. I didn't ask you your fucking feelings on it. Do you see that? Yes or no?
Yes.
Do you want to be like these older men when you grow up?
No.
What are some things that these older men do that you see them doing and it's just reprehensible? Give me some examples.
I mean, like you said, the drinking and the alcohol, it's them slacking off on the job. Like, I understand I got to be a gopher, but I know other people have seniority in that.
Yeah, you're 19. You got to be a gopher. When I was 19, I was working on a construction site. I was making $9 an hour as a construction helper, cash under the table.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Can you be everything those guys are not in 8 years?
Yes, I can. I believe I can become very successful at my trade.
Then that's what you need to focus on, because that is what's going to get you. Because look, let's just say from ages 19 to 30, you're just an electrician, but you're pushing hard. You're pushing for more money. You got a good union job. You got health insurance. You got a fucking savings plan, all that. And 11 years go by. Now you're 30 and you're this master electrician. Could you not start your own company?
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Could you not make $1 million?
This is true. As long as I put in the work.
Right. So this is my advice to you. Stay on this path. It's not cool. It's not fancy. It's not razzle dazzle, but you're not poor. You have a skill, and AI is not coming to take this job anytime soon.
That's a good thing to hear.
Mm-hmm.
But, well, I do appreciate your advice.
Yeah.
So
that's my advice for you, Kieran. You're on a good path. Just stay on it, okay?
All right. I appreciate the reassurance.
Thank you. All right, we'll talk soon. Bye-bye. All right, guys, I got to go check on my nose and use the bathroom real quick. But my nose is still bleeding. It's been bleeding this whole show. So let me just play the inner game commercial for you. And callers, I'll be right there. The next caller's up. We have 858-832-817-474. Don't turn that dial. We are going to be right back in 4 minutes and 2 seconds.
Hi, I'm Jonathan from the Masculine Empowerment Network, and I'm here today with another special message for you. As you know, I've just returned from my North American tour, which started in Miami, went to Orlando, Dallas, Santa Barbara, California, Las Vegas, Nevada, and ending in Toronto, Canada. A lot of you know I had the pleasure to meet you and get a chance to talk to you and see exactly what's going on with you in your life and how can I help you more. And I learned a lot. I met so many men and so many different walks of life, and I heard about your struggles. Struggles that didn't really come from the outside, but they came from the inside. Anxiety, depression, loneliness, addiction, feeling not good enough, hopelessness, all things that are detrimental to a man who wants to live an above average life. As you know, last year we launched the Inner Game Healing Summit. And after going on this tour and hearing your cries for help, I have realized that once again, it's time to bring it back. But we're doing it bigger, we're doing it better, and we're doing it for you. This year, we are bringing back the Inner Game Healing Summit, but we are giving you 4 times the value at a fraction of the cost. Starting on March 30th, we are re-enrolling members for the entire year. Because this year, what we're going to do is in quarter 1, we will have 5 interactive webinar training sessions with our psychological experts, as well as quarter 2, quarter 3, and quarter 4. And when you sign up for quarter 1, you get access to all of the quarters for the rest of the year. In addition to that, you do get access to my Inner Game Healing video course, which is a self-help guide for you to maximize the principles I have used to heal my inner game to help me become the successful man that I am today. In addition to that, you'll also get access to the 1-year Telegram chat. And the Telegram chat from last year, let me tell you something. I couldn't believe what I saw, but this Telegram chat was self-sustaining, with members helping each other, lifting each other up, and I was witnessing people being cured left and right. One of our members was actually able to land a 6-figure salaried position with none other than Jordan Belfort himself after attending the Inner Game Healing Summit and clearing out his inner game issues, healing his traumas, and taking the next step in his life towards greatness. We welcome you to join us. If you're feeling anxiety, if you're feeling depression, if you're feeling isolated and alone, if you're feeling despair, hopelessness, feelings of not being good enough, let us help you. We have helped hundreds of men last year, and we're going to help thousands and thousands and thousands more. Join us. Go to innergamehealing.com, get on the waiting list, and get ready, because we are going to be putting together something like never before. You do not have to be a slave to your inner demons. We will conquer them. We will do this together, and we will do it in the year 2023. Thanks so much, and I'll see you on the inside.
Go to innergamehealing.com. Get on the waiting list. Let's get back to these callers. We got 4 callers left. 858, you're on the air. What's up?
John, I'm 45. I've been making $105K in facilities management in Los Angeles for the past 2 years, but have no retirement, 0 investments. The savings that I do have is dedicated for needed dental work. I've only been with one woman a handful of times. So here's my question. With no real hard skills, next to no experience with women, extremely poor life choices, which I've essentially pissed away my youth, is the hard reality, the uncomfortable truth that is perhaps too late, I've made my bed, and now I have to sleep in it? Or is there still time? Do I have just enough runway left? Can I turn my life around financially and still have a shot at some sort of purpose, some sort of life where I can entertain the idea of women and financial stability?
The answer is yes.
How would I figure that out?
I mean, well, you need guidance, clearly, at 45. What are you doing with your money that you're making this kind of money and you have virtually no savings at 45 years old?
I have about 35K, but I desperately need quite a bit of dental work that I've been saving towards.
What's wrong with your teeth?
That's going to be starting. Cosmetically and health-wise, they're a mess. It's a train wreck.
Okay, why? You eating a bunch of candy, not brushing your teeth?
I had a childhood accident, and I didn't take care of my teeth very well, and I never made it a priority because it was just something that, really weighed heavy upon me, and I never thought I'd be able to turn around. Truthfully, it's just been something that's been difficult for me, and some of the legs up that I have gotten, I pissed away and engaged in, drugs, alcohol, that kind of thing.
You smoking crack and shit that make your teeth fall out?
In my
Meth?
teens and late 20s. Nope. Nothing like that.
How bad are your teeth?
Just 1 to 10, I would say a 3, 4, best.
What's wrong with them? Cavities, rot, what?
They're not straight. They're not white. Certainly not attractive. Something that I've,
Are your cavities
my whole life
rotting?
for continence.
Are your cavities? You have cavities? Your teeth rotting out of your mouth? Yes or no?
No, but I need several root canals, a couple of implants, things like that. It adds up.
The root canals. Why do you need root canals?
Because I have a few cracked teeth that need to come out, or at least part of them need to come out.
So they are rotting.
I suppose. I mean, I don't.
Well, when they pull a root,
really
do you know what a root canal is?
Yeah, I have two.
So a root canal is when they hollow out your tooth because it's fucking dead, and they pull the nerve out of it, and it eventually rots.
Well, I mean, they cap it.
Still
put a
rots.
crown on it usually.
Yeah, I know. Okay. You can turn your life around, but are you still using drugs now?
No. It's been
How long you been clean?
Totally, completely. It's been about, I'd say, 7 years. And even then it was just alcohol and cannabis. Before that, nothing hard for, I'd say, 10 years before that.
And what's the life that you want that you don't have?
I would like to not have fragility in my career path. Like to have purpose. I'd like to believe that it's possible to engage women confidently. Whatever that leads to is, if it's just fun, if it's something serious, that's great, but something that I've never really had. But I'm a somewhat of a realist, and I very much can embrace the idea of, as I said, you make your choices and you have got to live with your life. And sometimes it gets, to the point where it really can be too late. I mean, where's the line? So I'm just trying to be as real with myself as possible without being defeatist. Not sure if that makes any sense.
I would just advise you at this point to book a one-on-one.
That was my thinking.
Yeah, because we need to sit down and have a long talk, and we need to analyze why you are where you are. But this is clearly an inner game issue, by the way.
I agree.
Okay. That's all I got for you here.
I won't take up more of your time, John.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I really appreciate it, John.
No worries. We talk soon.
Thank you. Bye.
Well, we'll see. We'll see if he books a one-on-one. Let's see, because Diego booked a one-on-one. I talked to him earlier. Big ups to him because he actually gives a shit. Diego, I'll get to you after the call, after the show, rather. And then, let's see. These pauses have me in suspense. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. 832, you're on the air. What's up?
Oh shit. Okay, that's me. All right, I'll just cut to it. I'm 38. I'm an attorney. I pull in between $150,000 and $250,000 a year, and then on the side, I manage my family's cattle operation. We've got of course, I'm from Texas. I've got a ranch. I'm having difficulty finding a good girl.
Aren't we all?
Been through. Yeah, I've been through the mud, creeping up on 20 bodies, and the last serious relationship I had, which, like, boy howdy, I think it was Tristan Tate who said that sometimes you have to go through dating a hot single mom before you get that out of your system. I wish I'd done that years ago. It red pilled the ever living hell out of me. And I've been watching you, Fresh and Fit, the Tate brothers. It woke me up. But I'm still like, and for as much money as I make and for all the bodies that I take, I'm still a big dude. I'm 250, 260, and I'm only 5'10". So in a crowd of acceptable candidates, I'm mostly invisible. But as a standalone, I obviously can get by, and I mean get by, on occasion. First of all, what am I doing wrong physically, or how do I improve physically? And second of all, where can I find a girl that, because like you told these other guys, they're not on dating apps. I need some place where I can go and be in person. I can't flex my charisma over an app where they get to look at my, greasy beard and stupid smile.
Well, you're super smart. You're educated. I mean, mate, it is a breath of fresh air to talk to you, first of all. So, and congratulations on all your success. So you said you're 5'10" and you're 260 pounds?
268 last I checked.
Okay.
And it's all that your belly, get that gut weight. It's like it came on in undergrad, and then once I got into law school, it decided to just fucking move in and stay.
Yeah. Well, we need to. And how old are you, bro?
38.
38. Well, you can turn it. You can still turn it around.
I want to find what to do.
Say that again, please.
I said I'm ready to find some wifey material.
Yeah. No. You're at that point. You're at that.
I'm happy with my career. I'm well accomplished. I'm achieved. I speak publicly for my profession. But at the end of the day, I have all the success in the world. I've got, I collect scotch and whiskey and Japanese bourbon. But at the end of the day, man, like I want to have a wife and kids. And I don't know if it's my ambition that's in the way, or just the fact that I'm I'm a fat guy. Like, I don't know if it's one or both or what.
Well, it's a combination of things. And the weight is absolutely something we have to, we really need to, we really need to scramble all jets on this weight problem immediately. So what I can do, obviously money's not a problem for you. I know it sounds like a broken fucking record that I'm telling everybody, but seriously, with a high-end clientele like you, there's two options I can give you. If you want to go, you can go to my website and book a consultation. We could sit down and talk and draw out a plan. Okay. And you are actually no different from all my other clients. Actually, you're in a better position because you're educated, you have money, and you're determined to make this happen, right? I mean, you're sitting on the phone for the longest time, and I can do that for you. There's another thing if you want.
Yeah, I wait for that Chicago story. That was painful to sit through.
Yeah, exactly. So count your lucky stars and thank God that you ain't that same position. You know, you didn't neglect your career, and here you are. You know, you're doing all right. There's a second option, and you can go to highincomealpha.com. HIGH, high like as an altitude, income like money, and alpha as an alpha male. Fill out the application there, and that's a little bit more of an intensive one-on-one VIP experience with me. But that's what I do with clients who are typically making $100,000 a year or more, just because the problems, you know, we can communicate at a higher level because we both have money, we both have success, we both have the underlying foundations to, you know, covered, so that we don't have to go through those things in a conversation. Those are the two options I would offer for you. But I can definitely help you, but you're gonna need help, and you're gonna need guided help. You're gonna need. It's like if I told you that I'm gonna go into court and I'm gonna represent myself, you'd be like, "This is a terrible idea," no matter how you put it. You know, that's the same kind of situation. I'm kind of letting you know right now.
No, fair enough. So, like, if I'm trying to like fix the roof on my house, I'd call a roofer. I wouldn't call another lawyer. That'd be silly.
Yeah, and you're charismatic as a motherfucker, bro. I could just tell right now. You know, you're probably just are not fully dialed in with understanding female nature, but I'm pretty sure you've seen some dark side of that shit in the legal world. No matter what side you put it on, you've seen some. You know, nobody's nice in court, and the other half is, you know, we just need to talk about logistics, your strategy, and going about finding a good girl, because good women are out there, but they just take effort and time to find. That's the biggest thing.
Well, and here's the thing: it's not for lack of trying. So I sponsor, and of course, I believe in economy of action. One thing that you do should serve two purposes at the minimum. Right. So I underwrite a couple of charities, and I'll either go volunteer or I'll actually buy the table, buy the event, the clay shoot, the golf tournament, whatever, because I figure a high value woman who's capable of dealing with things in my frequency will be at one of these functions, one of these locations. Okay. And I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
No, it's cool, bro. I mean, listen, and that there's like, it would be the same thing if I came to you and I was like, "Hey, bro, I don't know how to represent myself in court, and I kind of feel like a loser." You'd be like, "Nah, bro, you're fucking just not trained the same way I am trained. That's the only problem here." So it's the same thing. But I've literally coached thousands of men. And the higher end clientele is, you know, slowly but surely coming out, because they, you know, obviously it takes a little bit of brains to make a 7-figure business in 2 years like I did. So they're kind of, you know, coming out the woodwork and realizing this. So, I mean, sir, with all due respect, you will be no different. If you do what I say, you'll get the results. If you don't, then that's your path to walk.
Okay. You said highincomealpha.com?
Yep. Fill out the application. It's a very in detailed application. Just fill it all out. And then it'll ask you to book a call at the end. Just choose a time that's kind of like a time that I would be awake in Japan. I have to switch that. I have to change the availability because I have a sales guy coming on to handle those. But in the meantime, just get that data to me and shoot me an email. And if you want to do an initial call, you know, if you fill out that application, we can do an initial call. And I won't charge you for that. But I need to see you fill out the application and actually give a shit.
Square deal.
Cool. What was your name?
Julian.
Julian. Okay, I'll be looking out for you, brother.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm in the comments.
Okay, roger that.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, man. No problem. We talk soon, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, bye-bye.
Thanks.
Cool. So for you younger guys watching, you see how that man, he is obviously an established man, 38 years old, making $150,000 to $200,000 a year, he said, right? Did you notice how, and he speaks for a living, and obviously he's a lawyer, so he's going to have a lot more experience in these kind of things. But do you see how he formulated his question, gave a brief backstory in order for him to receive the information he needs in the most efficient manner? Are we picking up on that? Just keep that in mind. Okay. Let's go to the last two callers. We got 817, then 474, and then I'm gonna go rip this thing out of my nose. All right. 817, you've got me. What's up?
MLD, it's Google Stacks. What's going on, my dude?
Hey, brother. How are you? Thanks for the $10, man.
No problem, man. No problem. It's a blessing to talk to you, man.
Thank
it's
you.
a blessing. I wrote my question down, so I'll be brief. Okay, so I'm in the IT product development field.
Good.
I do some remote work.
Good.
I work from home. Okay, so I have a target goal of moving away from the United States. My target goal is around 2025, 2026. I can make it 2026, 2027. So either to Asia or somewhere in South America. So I wanted to know from your perspective, and I sent the chat earlier because I wanted to know of the date of when that content's going to drop. So I'm just trying to like formulate a plan. I'm 32, by the way.
Okay.
But
So
what options would you recommend that I could roll my?
well, let me answer. Hold on. Let me just answer one question at a time. So the content, so you will be able to enroll on Monday, or excuse me,
March 30th.
On the March 30th. And I'll send an email out in the morning. I'll probably do a morning show that day. Okay. And so then you'll get the access immediately. You'll get the access to the video course, right? And then the webinars, they start on the 10th of April.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. It's just it makes sense. It's going in order, so it's all good. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. So the question is, wanted to know from your perspective, what options would you recommend that I could roll my funds over into a business venture to then create capital that I could then use towards real estate or buying property in the long term?
Okay, hold on. So let's kind of cut that down. So you say your product manager?
Yeah, project manager, software, all the same thing. Yeah.
Sorry, product manager or project manager? Those are two different things.
Project manager is more to the, project manager.
Okay, so you're not a product manager, you're project manager.
Yes. I kind of work with both. They use them in interchangeable ways, but if I'm being technical, it's correct project.
Okay. And how long have you been at this company?
2 months now. Sorry for the background noise.
Okay, few months now?
A few months now.
And where were you prior to this?
Like 5 months. I was with another company, so I've been doing contract work like through the years. So still trying to find something a lot more concrete. So my current situation.
And so previously, were you a project manager?
Correct. I've been in the project management space for like the better part of 6 years now.
And how much money are you making a year?
125.
Where are you located in the world?
I'm in Texas.
What city?
In the Dallas Fort Worth area.
Okay,
Dallas,
so
Fort Worth.
125, and how are you not being able to save? Is Dallas that expensive? I don't think it's that expensive.
No. It's not about the saving. I'm just trying to formulate a plan from here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saving. I'm just trying to see how would you recommend for me to just stick with saving or throwing some money to like a business venture, making some more money on top of that,
Yeah. Great question. So you've done step one, which I tell guys, get a career that'll get you to $100,000 a year, so you can at least keep your head above water.
Yeah.
Okay. Now here you are, your head's above water. So you have one of two things. I always advise. Excuse me. Sorry. I always advise gentlemen that once you have your $100,000 a year career, keep on building on that career, but then you need to choose some kind of secondary pursuit that you want to do that has a roof of $1 million a year, and then start putting your time and effort into that. And if you put 5 years starting from now into that, and you show up and you're 37 and you don't have a good amount of results, I'd be surprised, really. Because it's not about, guys, it's not about the secret formula or a secret hack or anything about that. It's about sitting down, saying you're going to do something, and not stopping until that thing is fucking done. Okay. I have 2 YouTube channels. My first one was a failure. And then from 2015 to 2019 on my YouTube channel, which was getting no fucking views, I was getting, excuse me, collectively, I had 880 subscribers over the from 2015 to 2019. And it just wasn't working. But I just knew I've got to figure this fucking thing out. And then 2019, I started live streaming. That's when I started getting some momentum. And, you know, the rest is history. So you just got to sit down and make it an option. And make it not an option. Make it a goddamn priority to get it done no matter what you want. So choose what's going to earn you money from a secondary standpoint and triple down on that.
Cool. I didn't want to say anything. I assume you were talking to the audience, but to add to your point, I did write down here. I have my notepad open. I just wrote down the highincomealpha.com. Is that pretty much like a more in-depth consultation for 6-figure earners? That's like more of a detailed guidance.
It is.
From there?
It is a 12-week intensive course where you talk to me weekly, and I just hold you accountable at the highest level.
Okay. Cool. All right. I think that's it for me. I think I'll just wait for those webinars to drop and then, you know, see what you got to offer. And then, of course, I'm going to be talking to my network of friends and just go from there. So just trying to see what I can do in the long term. So I don't want to be in limbo, just working. You know, I'm trying to be my own boss in the future. So that's like definitely the way to go. But dude, man, I appreciate you, man.
Yeah. Let me just tell you,
talk to you, man.
Listen, let me just tell you something. You're very smart. Okay. You're very smart. You're very well spoken. You know how to fucking answer questions correctly. You know, you're not a dummy. Okay. But my thing is this: you're definitely gonna want to fucking get some kind of help. If you don't want to do the 12-week, book a 1-on-1, and we can sit down and talk a little bit more. But with your level of intelligence that you've just displayed to me on this call, I can tell you're not a dummy. You have what it takes to get what you want. Just if you walk away with anything from this call, walk away with that, knowing that you have what it takes to get what you want. Okay?
Cool. Quick question. What's the website that I can book a consultation? I know about the inner game healing and the other one, but what's the
go to modernlifedating.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. No forward slash, just modernlifedating.com.
Yeah, and you better hurry up because 3 people booked during this call. Dominic, I see you. You just booked. Diego, I got you. And then Byron, I got you. So yeah, you gotta. I'm filling up here. So if you're gonna book it, book it.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a look into it in just a hot second. And yeah, I would love to. I'm gonna book a consultation with you, and then I'll show you a little bit of what I do. And who knows, maybe I could possibly work with you. It's all gonna make sense once I book the consultation, so I can actually show you what I actually do, like behind the scenes. So,
okay.
But cool, man. I'll take a look into it now. And
book it now. If you're serious, listen. If you're serious, book it now, and we'll talk.
Yeah, I don't know if you hear me typing. I'm typing on it right now, so I'm looking.
All right, buddy. Well, listen, congratulations on all your success, and keep your head up and know that you can do more.
For sure. This is only the beginning. We're just getting started. Just getting started.
All right, buddy. We talk soon. I'll take this last caller. Peace out.
All right, later, my man.
All right, we got somebody calling from Canada. Oh, Canada. How can I help you? 474. Saskatchewan. Saskatchewan, Canada.
Can you hear me? No, I'm not from Canada.
Where are you from?
I'm calling from Norway.
From where?
Norway.
Oh, nice. Okay, sorry. I got an international number. It looks like it's coming from Canada. Norway. Very nice place. I've been there. How can I help you today, sir?
So I've talked to you before. I've called you before. It's my name is Max, and I've noticed that I have a lot of bad habits,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm in a relationship, and I cheated on my girlfriend.
Uh-huh.
And now we're having some troubles with trust issues and stuff like that, you know?
No shit.
Yeah. So it's not easy. And my bad habits are not making it better, if you understand.
Mm-hmm.
So, did you when you were younger or something? Did you look at pictures of girls often, or today it's so easy to go on Instagram and thirst over girls over Instagram?
Yeah, stop. Stop looking at chicks on Instagram. Stop looking at porn. It's stupid.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so is that what you did? You called in. That's it?
But no. It's I know I have hurt her,
Shut up and take my money.
internally, in her game. So she has issues now.
Bro, I can't understand what you're saying. Are you high?
No. I'm a bit tired.
Okay, well wake up because you're talking to me.
Over here.
You called me, so wake up. I don't understand what you're saying. You're mumbling, you're looking at girls on Instagram, you cheated on your girlfriend and you wonder why she doesn't trust you. What's your question?
I just thought I was wondering if you have some tips for how we could better our relationship and how I can get her trust back. And
Well, go ahead and start by stop cheating on her. That'll be a good foot in the door to building the trust. And then stop looking at girls' shit on Instagram like a fucking low IQ monkey. Like any guy who sits around staring at girls' fucking shit on Instagram is a moron. That's just the lowest IQ chimpanzee, bottom of your brainstem activity you could be doing. Go make some money. Go get a job.
Yeah.
Do you have a job?
No, I'm a student.
How old are you?
24.
And are you naturally born in Norway? Are you an immigrant? What's going on here?
No, I'm born in Norway.
Are you a white guy?
Yes.
And so you're 24, white guy in Norway without a job, but you're in school. What the hell have you been doing since you were 18?
I've been doing a lot of shit.
Shit as in drugs?
No, in like doing nothing, just sitting around.
And how do you
I've been
live?
in the military and been in like a lot of stuff.
How do you survive?
It's like it's Norway. You can. It's free. You get money from the state, and you get money. I've been working as well, and you get money for going to school and serving in the military.
And what are you going to school for?
Now I'm going to be a software engineer.
Okay, well, that's a good thing. Stop cheating on your girlfriend, okay? And if you're going to cheat, don't get caught.
Yeah.
That's pretty simple. Like, you know, you're breaking the trust, and trust is all.
I felt so bad after doing it. So.
Okay, well, go get some sleep. That's my advice to you. Talk to you later. Jesus Christ, guys.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Ryan, the Eating Warrior, $4.99 super chat. Thanks for the works you do, man. These Fridays are eye-opening. I'll be setting up a one-on-one soon. Well, you dropping all the fucking super chat money on all these channels just to talk shit. I would like to see you invest in yourself to level up instead of just being a fucking comment troll lord. You know, and that's not me saying, just give me the money. I don't need your money. But I'm saying, get your shit together. Because I see you on Just Pearly Things. I see you on my shit. I see you on whatever podcast, super chat. But I mean, you got to get the ball rolling. Like chatting and all that only gets you so far. Okay. And then again, don't forget, guys, we got to go on here live on March 30th. Go to innergamehealing.com. Get on the best, put your best email address right here. Click on your get on the waiting list, and we'll talk soon. So in addition to that, I got big news. So Sunday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Do you guys remember the guy who has 7 baby mamas and he's going viral right now on TikTok? Have you guys seen this guy? His guy is going super viral. 7 baby mamas. And yeah, and he told all these women that he didn't want the baby, but the women all said to him, like, we want to keep the baby. And well, he doesn't want to be the daddy. He just fucking up and left. Makes a good point, in my opinion. I mean, I don't know exactly. Here, let me just. I'll play the clip for you that went viral. Here's homeboy here. Here we go. Let me play this. Tell me if you guys can hear this audio.
You calling me a deadbeat because I tell them I was being irresponsible, not wearing protection. But I always tell these women that I got pregnant that I do not want to be a father.
Interesting dilemma.
Shut up and
Oh,
take
this
my
guy.
money.
Hold on. I didn't know this is a fucking reaction. I don't care who this hillbilly is. Hold on. Where's the fucking original? Da, 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 da. Let me see if I can find this. I got a super chat. I don't know why my computer is just like seizing up right now. Give me a second. Here it is. Take a look at this. This is a guy.
you calling me a deadbeat because I tell them I was being irresponsible, not wearing protection. But I always tell these women that I got pregnant that I do not want to be a father to these children. And I offer to pay for the abortion. Majority of times they'll either take the abortion or they'll take a plan B. But only these 7 have kept these children. But the crazy thing about it is they want me to be responsible for some children I told them I did not want. So for some years now, some of them been trying to get in contact with me, access denied. Because I don't really know why you're trying to get in contact with me. I done told you I did not want them kids. So don't expect me to be responsible financially, emotional, spiritually, mentally, or physically with some kids I do not want. And I don't give a fuck what nobody think about it. You're not going to force children up on me. Yeah, we both made the decision to lay down and have intercourse. We both was irresponsible about the decisions we made that night. Yeah, I could have pulled out, but I didn't. And I ain't care to pull out because I'm not the one that's going to have to carry a baby for 9 months. It's the woman. In my opinion, women should be more careful on who they sleep with. Because you're going to be like, one of my baby mamas trying to find me so I can financially support a kid I done told her or them I did not want. Another thing is, these just jump offs. These the type of women that I ain't even had to do nothing for. The bare minimum, but they gave me access to their body, and they think I want to be a father to a child for one of them? Like, I don't even have no type of love for these women. How do they expect me to love these children? Before y'all say, oh, he irresponsible, he a deadbeat, he don't take accountability. Yeah, I do. I just don't give a fuck. You ain't gonna force these children on me when I told you I ain't want them. Yeah, I can offer to pay for abortion, but at what point can I force a woman to go get an abortion? I cannot. A woman say, my body, my choice, but you calling me a deadbeat.
Sorry, my fucking internet sucks big dick right now. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, Sunday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be interviewing that guy here on a special edition of Dude Party with Donovan Sharp, Offie Kingdom, and many more. So come on down. Sunday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be interviewing this guy just to see his perspective on things. But I think he makes a lot of sense, honestly. It's about, listen, let me tell you something too, for the people that are watching right now. Okay. Let me tell you what I think is going to happen. Let me let you in on my conspiracy theory. So first things first, Aaron Spencer, $20 super chat, paying long overdue tuition. Thanks for all you do, John. You're the fucking man. Love you, bro. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Love you so much. So let me just tell you something, okay? I see 2 pots of boiling. Actually, I see 3 pots boiling. This is just a personal rant. You guys can leave if you want to, but if you want to pay attention to me, I do. So take a look here. Okay. So we have in this culture, Western culture, whatever, okay, we have 3 pots that are boiling. Okay. So let me just show you what's going on. Okay. Now, the first pot that is boiling here is the one we're all actively involved in, right? And that is the pot of, just give me a second. It's taking forever to load. Let me check. What is my bit rate? What is going on here? Okay. Okay. Are we good here? Okay. So we got 3 pots that are boiling right now. Okay. First pot that is boiling is men ain't shit. Okay. In America, it's collectively at the point now where men are just like, you know what? Fuck it. You bitches want to be insufferable cunts. You guys want to be annoying dickheads, cool. Peace out, bitch. Fuck you. I'm out. I will go elsewhere. Okay. Say whatever you want. Say what you say whatever you want to say about me. Okay. You can call me ugly, call me average, whatever. But at the end of the day, I live a very fucking good life. I'm a very good man. I'm an attractive man, and fucking women like me. And you know what? There are millions of American women that would want to be with me. But the tens of millions of insufferable American cunts have made me decide I'm out. I'm going to go. I'm going to go find other women around the world that appreciate me and spend the rest of my life with them. Okay. Men are tired. Okay. So this pot right here is boiling over. Okay. And it's because men are just fucking tired. Men are just fucking tired. We're just like, okay, bitch, I'm not shit. Cool. Fuck you. I'm going to go somewhere else because I'm a man. I'm capable. It's not, you don't see a bunch of men in their 30s and 40s and 50s crying on social media. Why doesn't anybody love me? Why can't I be in a relationship? Why? It's not men. Men aren't doing that. It's a bunch of miserable American women that are doing that. Okay. Even Western women in general. Okay. Because guess what? You want to constantly say men ain't shit? Cool, bitch. Guess what? Then I guess you don't need me. Okay. I guess you don't fucking need me. The second pot that is boiling over is the ABC pot. We all know who the ABC people are. And that pot, people are just tired of all the fucking militant propaganda forced down our throats, forced down our children's throats, forced down everyone's throats, right? And that, I'm trying to do a rainbow here. And that shit is boiling over, and people are sick and tired of it. Sick and tired of it. And here's the next one. And people are going to get mad at me for this, but I don't give a fuck. Okay. The next one is a big one. And this is problem. Okay. This one is this. You are racist. And this pot, I would say this pot is probably right around here. But once you get a group of people who are just like, you know what? You want to call me fucking racist? You want to say I'm racist? You want to call me racist? You want to call me this shit over and over and over? Maybe fuck it. Maybe I just will be a racist. Okay? That shit's coming too. And that pot, you're not going to want to be around when that fucking thing bowls over. Because people are nice, but you get around and you sit around, you calling people racist. Eventually, people are going to stop giving a fuck. The men ain't shit thing, it's over, bro. Men are not going to fall back in line. More men are going to start standing up. Like, it's happening. Like, for example, what's happening now in the gym, right? You're starting to see this. Women are going to the gym, trying to lift weights heavy like men because they're fucking retarded, and they get trapped under these fucking weights. They can't get up, and men are looking at these women and be like, no, you're filming. You constantly have a nasty attitude in the gym. All these women from all these other avenues are calling me names and talking shit and calling me this and that. It's like, okay, guess what, bitch? Fucking call one of your hoe friends to come save your ass. Okay? Same thing with this, bro. This shit. You got these fucking people. This is only happening in America. There isn't some fucking, oh, men are not just waking up in Japan and be like, oh shit, I'm a fucking woman. It's not happening. It's exclusively America-only cancer. And then they're trying to force this on children. Force it. They're literally trying to force it on children. Okay? People are tired of that shit. And then this one too. You're racist. You're racist. You're racist. My mom is the president of the homeowners association because she handled her problems like a boss. She hated the HOA. She found out the HOA was stealing and laundering money, and she fucking called the fucking police and got the treasury guy who was embezzling all the funds put in prison. And now she's the HOA. Okay, that's how you handle it. And that's exactly how what's going on here in this building that I'm living in, and all these morons that fucking are like, why are you talking like that? Why are you so upset? When I can clearly see there's some fucking fuckery going on with this building, this company, this organization. Okay. She went and handled it like a boss. She became the president of the HOA. I'm handling like a boss. Go move out and live in a luxury high rise and just laugh at this place. Okay. Because it's going to collapse for sure because these people are morons. So my mom is pretty brown lady. Okay. She is, Mom, you want to come here? Give me your arm. Just give me your arm so I can show these people how brown you are. So my story makes sense. Okay. Come here. Just come around here. Just fine. Look at my mom. Okay. This is not a white woman. Maybe the hand is a little white. Okay. But see this brownness on my mom's skin? Look at those beautiful nails. Good job, mama. All right. Look at my skin too. See, we are equally brown. I'm a little bit lighter because I'm mixed with white. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So there's these like surrounding our HOA, surrounding our organization that my mom manages, right? There's some like hood fucking people that live in the back end. And there's always guns going off. There's always fucking broken beer bottles. And they're always like trying to come into the pool and shit. And my mom's like, yo, I told you, stop fucking coming in our goddamn community. It is a private community. Don't come in here. So she told this to some black girl because she was coming through and walking all the time and, you know, going into the gazebo and all this shit. And she doesn't live there. And my mom's like, listen, you don't live here. Please don't come here. You're making other people uncomfortable because we don't know who the fuck you are. This is a private community. These people own their houses. We don't know who you are. This fucking bitch went up to my mom, was like, you're racist. My mom was like, huh? She's like, what the fuck? She didn't say fuck because she loves Jesus, but she's like, what? I'm racist? She's like, lady, are you missing a chromosome? Do you not see the brownness of my skin? And this is what this fucking black chick said. She said, well, you're lighter than me. Your darkness is lighter than my complexion. That's why you're racist. And my mom was just like, she was just left without words. She's like, are people this dumb? And I'm telling you, bro, people are going to get sick of it. If you go around, because look, it's happening now with men. And guess what? You're a misogynist. You're a misogynist. You're a misogynist. And guys are just trying to get to the point where, like, you know what? Let these fucking bitches rot on the side of the road. Fuck them. Fuck them. And even good women are being overlooked because the majority of these women who are harping this shit are just insufferable cunts. Okay? Next thing, right? You can't even say the rainbow F word anymore. You get in trouble, right? You're homophobic. You're homophobic. You're homophobic. You hate gay people. You hate this. You hate that. You hate this. You hate that. You hate that. Really? Like, you guys have parades across the world where you dress up in like the most degenerate, fucking sexually filthy shit for children to see, and you process in your fucking ABC mind that's okay? No, people are going to get sick of that shit too. And the same thing when you just go around accusing people of shit they don't fucking do. My mom is not a racist, okay? The majority of people on planet are not racist. America is the least fucking racist place in the world. I cannot even rent a place in Japan exclusively because I am not Japanese, okay? Not that I am not a Japanese citizen, okay? But because I am not of Japanese ancestry, I have to get another Japanese person to co-sign for me saying, oh, if this fucking, brown skin idiot doesn't pay his rent, me, the pure Japanese, I will pay the fucking rent because I am perfect. I'm Japanese. We are from the God himself. This lowly foreigner, forget about it. That's fucking racism. All right. So I'm telling you guys, get your shit together now, because when these 3 pots are overboiled, God knows what's going to happen. Okay. God fucking knows what's going to happen. So until then, I'm going to ban this guy because he's an idiot. Clint, go to church. Don't preach in my chat. Okay. That's what I got going for you there today. So that's my perspective. So just watch out, man. Just watch out. You go around calling everybody racist. Go everybody call homophobic. Men ain't shit. The men ain't shit thing is the canary in the coal mine. And I know I'm right. Till then, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.